Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? Have you ever here? Yeah, she is headed to Target. She will be on stream later, actually, which is gonna be dope. I'm excited about it. I need to put on multi-stream so I can see everything. Tip, I can't wait for CR because Annie gets some cool things. True, Annie does get some cool things. Yo, at everyone. Headed live to talk about the Critical Role characters and give my first thoughts. See you in chat. Harness on Death is a slick guard? Dude, you're telling me. Since combo responsibilities are in retro, do you think Standard could have responders? I mean, nothing is off the table, right? All options are on the table, I am sure. All options are on the table. My cat's going crazy. Do I see universes bringing back reversal? No. Got me there. Got me there. When I say all options, I guess I don't mean all options. Got me there. Got me there. Mitchell, hello. Hello, hello. Can we bring back multiple, though? Listen. In the TAM world of universes, multiple, reversal, safe. Maybe not Gauge. I don't like character stacking, but I'm into all of it. In a world where things like Echo and all of that shit still exists as well. I'm down. I'm so down. Hello. Hello, chat. Echo's multiple but different, to be fair. That's what I'm saying, right? And I think there's a space where both Echo and multiple can all exist, right? And I think that reversal and the Firestorm reversal that I pitched also can exist. Quick Tam, without saying what the take is yet, which character from Critical Role do I consider my hottest take? As like a preview. My hottest take is for sure gonna be about Pumat Soul. For sure it's gonna be Pumat Soul. Tam's gonna say Pumat Soul's bad and I'm gonna crash out. Yikes. Guess you'll have to hang out and figure it out. Do you think the current way they're doing reveals is better than the way they used to? Because I remember they used to do characters with their kits a little bit. Heinz, they did do that, and I think that the preview, previews for this set, and honestly all the past sets ever since the tunes come out, have been a little weird and wonky. The previous season has been wonky, and that is the way to sugarcoat it. I still stand by that Pumat should have been character stacking. I don't disagree with you. Actually, what I think you do, you ready? Is I think that you make more Pumats backups that get attached, that go in his stage. Or even like make them assets, right? Have an asset called Pumat Soul, right? And you are able to slam 3 of those in your stage. I'm gonna crash when he says Yasha's bad, so I get it. Did Pumat use mirror image a lot? No. So, what the different Pumats are is they're simulacrums, which are essentially just clones of himself. He's a magic shop owner, and he's a magic enchanter, and so in order to speed up his enchantment times or take on more jobs for enchanting, he has a bunch of clones in order to help him do it. It's very cool. Tam, can I come on and argue the opposite point of whatever you say, whether I believe in it or not? No. No, you can't. Control could have been the set they brought back Gage, and it feels so wasted. I just don't know that Pumat needs that. I do think that the way that they're getting more into like the I'm selling things rather than the I have 4 dudes or 3 dudes that hang out, right? I'm gonna keep a count of how many times Tam is wrong. Okay, that's fine. Do what you gotta do, man. Unlike most people, I actually value your opinion. Oh, you're not talking to me. I understand. Makes sense to me. Makes sense. Tam, what's my most correct opinion? I'm excited for this set. Jace, if you want to answer in stream chat, you're more than welcome to. I don't care if you guys talk to yourselves. That's fine. Tam, what do I get for dinner? I had... This is unhelpful, but we'll get there. I had steak and shake for lunch. I got to get out of the house. It's tough for me to get out of the house with lack of car and work from home. So it is it. And so it was either steak or shake or Chipotle. So I would be down for either of those Zodiac for you. You should get steak or shake or something adjacent, right? Something steak and shake adjacent. I think it's actually wild that Yasha requires getting whacked by 3 or more damage to get a counter, where Grog requires any damage and has on-face damage reduction. My big thing about... I mean, we'll get there, right? USA has too much fast food. Probably, Thantic. Probably. I didn't even bother with Union Arena, truthfully. Not what I'm about. What's in this card? I'm just happy to go right back to Attack on Titan after this. I'm excited for Attack on Titan, guys. I think Attack on Titan is dope. Truthfully, I think Attack on Titan is very cool. Is this Connor? Yeah, man, I love Connor Price. I got to go his first concert ever, like where he headlined. It was so sick. I got a Connor Price hat that I wear from time to time. Love Connor Price. What up, Brody? How's it going, buddy? Tam, can I bully you in a game of Netrunner at Worlds after I scrub out of the LCQ? You can do it after I scrub out of Worlds proper, but I'm getting into Worlds. I'm determined. I believe. It's my time. I do need to grind a little bit for like what I'm playing, but we'll make it happen. I'll make it happen. You might even say you're determined to advance. You can say that, I guess. You can say that. Evening, Bucky. Hello. How are you? Speaking of grind. What was that? Is that still a thing that you want to do? I mean, my Friday nights are open, yeah. Scrim time versus battle? I mean, I'm down just to have Wub be in it. Yo, it just got hot. I think I gotta take my hoodie off. Order sick. IDK, if it's official public, my TO just leaked it to me. But we're getting a slightly worse DFMS. DFMS. Destined for mainstream success? Yo! That's dope. I'm gonna take off my hoodie. I'll be right back. No strip on Steam? Wow. I'm so sick of this lazy art rips that AOT and Critical Role have. It feels so cheap. I don't mind a lot of it. I think some of it are fine, but it's whatever. Osprey 3 wins LCQ. No, Osprey 3 gets 6th place at LCQ and misses by one spot or some shit. That's what I think Osprey 3 does. Osprey 3 loses after misplaying. After Osprey 3 loses round 1 versus Endeavor 3, who misplays to give me the opportunity to misplay to lose the game. That's what Osprey 3 does at LCQs. And we all know. Osprey 3 falls over to the Green Boy. What's the Green Boy? I bet Osprey 3 is actually pretty okay versus Godzilla. Deku 6? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Probably nothing we can do about Midoriya. I guess actually under the water symbol we've got determined, or not determined advance. Does that Endeavor then win Worlds? No, different Endeavor. Yeah, Desperate Struggles I think does well into it. Aaron tops LCQ just by asking, can you kill me with a backswing for the win? I mean, maybe. Aaron is not. I don't think I'm playing Aaron for the LCQ. Aaron 3 from he's a high roll ping-pong deck though. I don't know. I don't mind it. Set your Aaron's neat. Pick up committed plus to your check. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Aaron 3. I might even like be playing. I think Rebby's actually playing Aaron 3 for the Sam Tam Slam thing that we're doing. Deja Vu. Here on webcam, we live for another webcam Wednesday. Is that? Oh, it is. It does say webcam Wednesday. Ah, that stinks. I don't know why it says webcam Wednesday. That's lame. Let me change it. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Uncanny Girl. Appreciate it. Never think wishes he flipped at 25? Dude, that's what I'm saying. Anywho, chat, are you guys ready for us to rock it? How do I get YouTube chat and Twitch chat into one list on stream? Great question. I paid money. Great question. I had to update my my Streamlabs in order to multi-stream, and then whenever you toss in the widget for Twitch for the chat, it asks, "Do you want to do both?" And I just said yes. And there's even a way to like for the widget, you will have like little badges for like, oh, this came from YouTube or this came from Twitch. We don't have the tournament structure for Worlds yet, right? I don't think people have official invites for Worlds. We have what Josh said to me at Nats. Interesting. Share with the class. Yeah, I've got my invite and replied. What does that mean? But they haven't confirmed anything? Interesting. We're going to get dressed up as human Beyblades and just let it rip. Oof. Just a true poet of this of the day. You can tell the decision to make Worlds an Open one was a last second decision. Yeah, I mean, but they've been working. I'm pretty sure they Swiss Day 1, Top 50, Day 2. Oh, that's dope. I'm into that. They basically sent an email that said, hey, you're invited. Apply this email or you lose your spot. Okay. And they have said that there's only 10 spots left. So I'm assuming if you like didn't reply to the email, then like you're out, right? But the question is did you not know that you didn't reply? So it was so bad, never got a reply. No, there's 8 spots. Oh, you're right. There's 8 spots. 8 spots. 8 spots for the LCQ. Unless I kneecap Jace with a crowbar. Or just I'd be like, nah, it's gonna happen. Tam's gonna cosplay as the character he's playing for LCQs, right? Nah, dude. That time in my life is over. Sorry. To be fair, Josh came into UVS games mid-season, so there's only so much tweaking that he could / wanted to do. No, wrong. Burn it down. Burn it down, make it better. Burn it down, make it better. I might do cosplays next year? Hell yeah. Rip the Wily costume for the retro event? I could show up as Ken. I was Ken once. Hold on. I wonder if I could find that. I'm going to spend the next 5 minutes seeing if I can find this. I'm gonna take just a little bit of time. We're gonna find it. I think it's not gonna happen. Yeah, I did a skit with my old martial arts demo team where we did a Ryu versus Ken thing, and I was Ken. I even dyed my hair for it, but I think it's been lost to the annals of YouTube. Sorry, I missed a lot of chat. The main marketing person is out for an emergency of some kind? Oh no. That makes me sad. Oh no. I hope everything's going on with Matt. If only, I mean, not to do something crazy, but wouldn't it be nutso if some handsome YouTuber could with absolutely no official marketing training jumped in on the marketing team? That'd be crazy. That'd be nutso. Whenever I got the Critical Role CC call. That's untrue. Matt is fine. Sorry for spreading rumors. Hope every symbol gets discard pile interaction. I'm tired of Death Casino. Wow. Huh. I didn't say any names. I was told someone was out. Tam, could you honestly take a job banning you from playing in premier events? Yes. Yeah, I totally could. 100% I could. Yes, 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 yes. If taking a job with UVS Games as a marketing person, taking a job with UVS Games, doing a thing that my expertise would help me would like do, I'd be down. I'd be so down. But I cannot. I can't get Levi'd, right? Because I'll just quit. I'll just quit. God, I would love David to join the UVS marketing team. Wonderful idea, Tamarin. Lie. That's hurtful. Rough. Rough. Define that. He's like the entire reason that, from my understanding, right? This is all conjecture. There could be some inside stuff that I don't know, but everything that I've seen with my eyes is Levi got hired to like manage the social media aspect of the company, and then he got put on and he wrote a desk for X amount of time, and he even got like told that like when he got put in front of the camera, it was like not what they wanted, like it had too much of his personality in it, and I would just have to be let off my leash a little bit and like do my thing, right? Like give me the tools that I need. Like it's crazy. It's actually crazy. Let me take out my gun and shoot somebody real fast. It's insane that Uncanny Girl has access to all of the it is insane that Uncanny Girl is doing the job of UVS Games to put all of the UVS coverage up on her YouTube channel. That's insane. That's insane, and they absolutely should cease and desist her. But there's no reason to do that because they're not doing it. because they're not doing it. They're just not. They're just not doing it. And so like they're doing she's doing a service to the community. She's doing a service to the community that she shouldn't do. But she's doing it because UVS Games just won't. Right? Hold on. Let's take a look. Let's take a quick little peek-sees. Taking a peek. I can do this. And, I can do this, and I can do this. Let's take a peek. Let's look at the solo leveling challenger series available now. Doesn't say anything about Critical Role coming out soon, right? Easily could have like whatever. These are great numbers. This is a bad number. This is all fine. For me, okay? Videos. 1 month ago, 4 months ago, 5 months ago, 5 months ago. Why are there videos, right? Where these were cool. Why'd they stop? This is a crazy picture. That's a crazy picture. Videos. I don't know. This is like nothing happening with this channel. When I want to go learn a game, the first thing I do is I YouTube it. This stream sucks. Where are the entertaining people? They'll be on later. Or Google their website, which is possibly worse. I don't know anything about making a website. I don't know about anything about a website. I can only speak to the thing that I know, which is an okay amount of YouTube. Not even saying I'm like a crazy expert on it, but I just know it's being mismanaged. There's no reason why UVS Games YouTube should not be creating video content for this game. A monthly chatter, deck tech, or post wrap up. Sure. I don't care about the technical stuff. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. They should let Levi commentary on tournaments again. Levi is choosing not to. That is I believe that he could if he wanted to. I wish that he would. I think the biggest issue that he sees is that he just doesn't know enough about the game anymore. Right? Like he's out of the line of like what the current meta is and all the cards because he's ascended to working for OP stuff, right? Talking common sense, like don't show nothing but MHA step 4 and 1 solo leveling banner. There it is. Damn, Andrew. A bomb. Maybe link to your cool tutorial on the Learn to Play page instead of minimally explaining some MHA01 cards. Yeah, I mean, there's just like needs to be somebody who is on it, you know? Easily could be. Easily could be. Anywho, I got about 45 minutes until I'm supposed to hang out with my Sam v Tam Jambalam team. And so I do have a Tam Talk that I am looking to deliver. And so I'm going to get everything set up with that here. If I click this, are we good? Yeah, we're good. Click this button and say, yo, what up? How's it going, everybody? Back with another weekly Tam Talk. That's right. 2 in a row. Today, instead of talking about personal stuff, we're going to be talking about... boop. Critical Role characters. My first real look at the Critical Role characters for the Heroes of Exandria set coming out here relatively soon. Big shout outs to UVS Games. Full disclosure, I did get to preview one of the characters that we're going to talk about, so they'll have my initial instant opinions. You can find that over there. But from here, let's talk Heroes of Exandria. I'm gonna look through everything, and then we've got actually I'll do this. I'm going to look at all the characters, and then I'm going to do an excitement tier list at the very end of the video. Not necessarily a power level tier list, but the things that I'm personally excited for, which we will get a little bit of that inside of like looking at the characters themselves. But whenever we actually get to the list, it'll be a little more quantifiable. So with that said, let's start off. You know what? Here's what we'll do instead. We'll pause this, and I will come here. Whoop. Connect with Twitch. All right. Let's start off with Allura, and I've got this that I get to do. I think if I put you right here, it'll be fine. We have Allura, man, and as a Critical Role fan, I have no idea how to pronounce his last name. Is it just Vorsen? Vorsen? Arcanist of Taldore, 628, Chaos, Life, and Void. She has the Mage trait, which I think is cool. Enhance twice per turn. Remove an action from your card pool, colon, add the top card of your deck to your momentum, period. Response, commit 1 foundation. It's funny that this says this is the symbol for commit, but it also says commit 1 foundation. I guess that does like clean that up of the commit one. Or anyways, after an attack is played, seal it, meaning take away all of its abilities, and it cannot gain abilities. Your next check to play a card gets +3. Allura is a little hard to read, in my opinion, because of the fact. Let's talk about the bottom response to begin with. So the bottom response, I think, is very, very good. I think the bottom response is like kind of the main reason that you want to play this character, of just like, after you play an attack, I'll seal it, and then my block to either block this or anything afterwards, the next block that I have gets +3. Or on my turn, I will commit, seal this, my next check gets +3. If there's any way to, like, I don't know, re-ready things on these symbols, like under the life symbol, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. 9 times out of 10, I'm just sealing your moves, though, instead of using mine. But the top enhance is the thing that I'm having an issue reading and understanding its power level, truthfully. Because the thing about this is, normally, whenever we want to play an action, we want it to leave the card pool when it's done. So actions that don't leave the card pool generally are just like not it. They're like not the thing that you associate with like being good. And so while I am excited for this character, I'm excited to see what other actions that she can remove, because twice per turn, either turn cycle, like steal a momentum from playing actions, is like so sick, right? Chat's saying things like manifest, city rampage. Yeah, all of these are awesome, right? This is a very, very cool character, and I love the idea of this Chaos Life character stealing momentum very similarly to like what the first Jester did. So I think this character is very cool. I'm just excited to see like what the pieces that move with her, and I'm so happy that her top enhance is not playable while committed. It is not tenacious. You gotta choose a little bit. Also, can we say the art on this is so sick? She's writing the thing with the whatever, and like the runes coming off of it. This art's sick, dude. This art's so sick. This art's so cool. But anywho, looks like chat is also excited as we move on to Beauregard Lionette Expositor. 629 Earth, Fire, and Water. Brawler, Mighty 9 Spy. Enhance once per turn, your turn. Discard an attack and check a 6. So you mill the top card of your deck and see if you pass that check. Add the top 2 cards of your deck to your card pool face down as mid attacks with 3 speed and 3 damage, and the kick, punch, and slam keywords. Add them to the attack stack. So let's talk about Beauregard real fast and like what does this even mean? So what this means is I've played an attack. I use the top enhance. I discard a resource. I make my check. I get the top 2 and put them in. After the first attack that I play resolves, the next 2 attacks, the 3 mid for 3s, instantly get added and then they get shipped. So we go through the enhances, we go through blocks, we go through everything with these without making control checks, or they are not considered played. They are added to the attack stack. And so they kind of just happen. And you're not allowed to like interact or play extra forms in between these. With that said, whatever you take and you look at things like Ares Smile, right? Ares Smile says that the next card that you play has to be a non-attack card. Well, these 2 attacks ignore that because they were just added to the attack stack. They just happen. So for what it's worth, I think that this is a very cool design space. It's very fun to see that the attack stack, or for my old heads in chat, my pseudo multiple is back into the game. I think that this is such an unbelievably high cost for this character. Discard an attack that had to have been worth your 3 mid for 3, or 2 3 mid for 3s, and check a 6, or at least commit like 1 resource now. Rough. Super, super rough. And we haven't even gotten to the bottom enhance of commit a foundation, your face up, important, face up, kick, punch, or slam attack gets 1 damage for each attack in your card pool. This character wants to string out nice and big, but because of the commit foundations on the top enhance, commit foundations at the bottom enhance, this 6-hander is going to want to have an absolutely massive stage. I think once they have acquired this massive stage, I think their moves are going to hit like a truck. There's going to be a lot of them. This character is neat, but I don't know how good they're going to be competitively. I think there's a lot of cool things that you can do with this character, and I'm excited to see what their kit looks like. I'm especially nervous for it because she has the fire symbol, so you get to play things like Team of the Attack Titan at the end. It's interesting. It's interesting. From here we have Caduceus Clay, Insightful Caretaker. 534 Death, Earth, Life. Incredible symbols for Caduceus. Holy cow. Healer, Mighty 9 tags. Thank you so much, Fuzzy, for the Prime. I appreciate it. Enhance, commit, choose a player. That player gains 4 health. Each backup at their stage gains 2 stamina. Commit, gain 4 is pretty cool. That's neat. And then enhance once per turn Tenacious. This attack gets plus X damage or minus X speed. X equals the number of backups in your stage plus 2. So if you've got none, it's just once per turn. This attack gets 2 damage or minus 2 speed. And then if X is 4 or greater, so if you have 2 backups in your stage, you get to draw a card as well. And this is once per turn Tenacious. So I draw one on my turn, I draw one on your turn, as long as, you know, I've got the squad. As long as I've got some homies out. I think this character is super neat. I am nervous how annoying and how much health this character is going to have. I think a 34 health character that gains 4 health every turn cycle, combined with the ability to protect the backups that are in their stage, combined with the ability to, per turn cycle, give minus to be able to draw 2 cards as long as I have two backups out. My biggest issue that I have here is, yes, we gain the stamina whenever we commit, but it is a little difficult to protect your backups when you give plus damage and minus speed rather than minus damage and plus speed. So I can't, like, if they target one of my backups, I can't give their move minus damage equal to the backups. And so for that reason, and you're not allowed to block for your backups. And so I think it's going to be easy enough to take Caduceus's game plan. I think this is a character that you're actively going to have to swing at the backups, which is not really a thing that we will have access to, right? Like, because I can't really protect the backups and then do it. And Wub's saying he's on greater goal recoup time. He'll be fine protecting them. He's a 5-hander. He's a 5-hander until he gets set up, right? I'm just a little nervous about this 5-hander getting his engine going. Not saying he could prove me wrong. It could be kind of crazy, but I'm not 100% there. My biggest thing about him is he has the death symbol, which means that he has the access to death rattle, and I think that card is so sick, dude. Because I'm pretty sure that card does not say when a Titan backup dies. It might just say when a backup dies. You might have to fact check me on that, but very cool nonetheless. Up next, we've got Caleb Widowgast, Fiery Transmuter, 629 Chaos Fire Void, love the Void symbol, Mage Mighty 9, once per turn, discard a spell card, so a card that has a spell keyword, add a spell with the same difficulty as the discarded card from discard pile to your hand. So he changes out one spell for another. He transmutes it. And then response, after you play an action card, your rival loses 1 health, period. This can kill them. If you have played this ability 3 or more times this turn, seal this character. Caleb is a character that inside of the show I absolutely love. I think Liam's character for this is like the character that I was like so infatuated with. This Caleb is the reason I like wizards, right? There's so much cool stuff that you can do with a wizard. I love Caleb for it. This is a character that I'm excited for. I'm excited to see what kind of actions I could do. I'm so excited. Caleb is at the one of the top characters I'm excited to like really break down and like see what I can do. Because man, I just love playing action cards, dude. I just want to play action cards over and over and over and over and over again. It's sick. This is so sick. And the fact that like he's like pinging you for this like burn damage is so on theme. I'm so in. I'm so in. I'm hyped for Caleb. I do need to see what spell cards we have access to, so I can discard and then redraw the good ones. Like it's gonna be crazy if there's a spell card that says his ultra rare that's like after you discard this card your rival burns one, or you draw a bonus card, or you build a card, or so on and so forth. Like there probably is gonna be some other thing that does it. I'm dope. I am excited for it. I think this guy's neat. From here, we have Essek Thalos, expert Dunamancer, 719 Chaos Void Water. He's a mage. In response, once per turn, Tenacious, after remove an action from your discard pile. After a player makes a check to play a card, they recheck. Very thematic on the Dunamancy time manipulation. It was this and now it's this kind of idea. Not very good though. Not very good though. And then enhance commit, your spell attack gains echo. Currently, I think the best thing, we haven't seen very many spell cards. Just the idea of when I would play duplicitous attack to try and echo out my big freaking explosions, and the fact that this guy just gets to do that as the first move. As my first move, I play big freaking explosion, I commit Essek and go, this one has echo, I'll make it for 100, I'll echo, I'll make it for 100 is very cool. It's very, very cool. Get out of one bad check free is going to be neat to cook with. Oh, wait a minute. After a player makes a check to play a card, they recheck. My brain read a player as your rival. Not that I could fix my own checks. That's really good. Chad, I've officially taken it back. I've officially taken it back. I'm into Essek now. Thank you, Satonis. That's very cool. That's very cool. He's once per turn. He's once per turn awarding the victor. Not awarding the victor. Advice for winners. Once per turn advice for winners is kind of dope, and it's just remove an action from discard pile. I'm in, actually. This guy's dope. Holy cow. Just like rereading and re-understanding what that means. I've completely flipped on this guy, because I think given that the echo is sick, I think rechecking your one is rechecking once per turn is very cool. That's super neat. Yo, I'm in. I'm actually fully sold on this guy again. Whoo, that's sick. That's sick. Okay, we'll move on to Ford, the Seas champion. 628. He's got Death Order Water. He has water. He's the Seas champion. He has the champion Mighty 9 and Pack Bound keywords. He says, enhance commit. You may try to play one card with Spellbolt in its name from your discard pile as your next card this turn, period. And then response Tenacious, after your spell or weapon attack deals damage, selectively seal one of your rival's foundations, which means it loses abilities, can't gain them until the next turn. And then your next attack gets +2 damage. I think Ford is dope. I love Ford's backstory inside this show. I think this guy is super neat. I think this guy, being a 7-hand size character that is actively just like trying to play a bunch of play a bonus move out of the discard pile, followed by I need my my spells and weapons to like hit you, to turn off the pieces that I don't care that I care about, and then give a little bit of extra stats onto later moves. I think that Ford is going to be good. I am excited to see what he is trying to play. I need to see what spell bolts he gets access to. I need to see the spells and weapon attacks that he's allowed to play under these 3 symbols. I think if he has even like decent spell bolts, spells, and weapons, I think this character is kind of exciting to like see what the puzzle is that we're trying to solve. You know, I think I'm very down for that. Move on to Grog, Strongjaw, Mighty Half Giant. 531, Brawler Brute, Vox Machina. He's got the Death, Earth, and Fire symbols. If an attack deals damage, add 1 rage counter to this card, period. Response. Before you take damage from an unblocked attack, reduce that damage by 2 to a minimum of 1. This is important. It is not tenacious. You do have to be ready. And then enhance, remove 1 rage counter from this card, draw 1 card, period. Your attack gets 3 damage. So every time that you hit, or every time that you hit them, you stack a rage counter, which then says that all of your moves have +3 damage and you draw a bonus card. As well as, anytime that you don't block a move, you reduce the damage by 2. Grog's my favorite character from the show, The Legends of Vox Machina. Grog has some pretty incredible lines inside of the live podcast show. I like that this character feels like a fucking barbarian, dude. I am nervous on the rage counters to draw cards under these 3 symbols. I think the +3 damage is great. I think the damage reduction for a barbarian is awesome. This is this is like exactly the flavor that Grog should have. I think this is so simple of a design. It is so true to like what this character wants to do. I think this is an all-around win. I think this is a very cool character, and it's a character that I am very excited for. We're gonna talk about it. We'll move on to Jester Lavore, Traveler's Faithful. 720 Chaos Life Water has the Healer and Mighty 9 tags. Enhance, twice per turn, add the top card of your discard pile to your hand, discard a random card. If you discard a copy of the same card, this deck gets +2 or -2 speed, period. And then response, after your spell attack deals damage, gain a health, and Ready Foundation has not been readied this combat phase, period. So when I first saw this character, I was a little disappointed because, you know, it wasn't just like a better version of whatever Jester 1 did, but I do like the fact that this Jester gets to, oh my goodness, a delivery? Thank you so much. Yeah, holy cow. There is a thing, it's interesting that her top enhance is very, very similar to Not the Braves from the Challenger series, her ability of add the top card, discard a random one. If it's the same one, add it to your momentum. Well, this is +2 or -2 speed. I think that this character is just a 7-hand size aggro character that twice per turn picks up the dopest thing that we possibly could have milled or checked or whatever. And then, like, every time that a spell hits you, I re-ready a foundation. It just says that if I built 6, I didn't build 6, I built 12. And so, like, as an aggro 7-hander, all you have to do is, like, figure out how to find some stats on it. And you can like kind of rush somebody down. Zodiac says, why are we not just playing Not? Because Not doesn't have twice the stage. Not reduces your stage, right? Not says +1 damage, stun 1 maybe. Whereas this character says, after I deal damage, I get to re-ready stuff, which I think is cool. Yeah, I think that this is. I think that this character is cool, but I don't know if it's competitive at all. But I mean, it's a 7-hand size aggro character, which is the exact opposite of like what her 6-hand size characters wanted to do, which is like a slow, methodical, like I'm gonna save all these spell slots and do the thing. I do think that this Jester is way more appropriate to the themes that Laura played Jester as in the game, right? Like Laura wanted to play like an aggro cleric, and she she picked a trickster for that idea. Like the amount of times that Laura healed inside of the game was like so few, and the best card out of OG Jester's kit was Wound/Restore. So like I am excited to see like more of a wound style. I'm gonna try and beat your ass, Jester. It is interesting. But it looks like you guys aren't here for it. Up next, we've got Keyleth of the Air Ashari. She is a 7 hand size, 21 health character with 4 symbols: air, earth, fire, water. Has a Vox Machina and Warden keywords, which is super dope. First form, commit one of your foundations, unflip one foundation, period. So very similar to what Ochako 4 had going on, sharing 3 symbols with her. Enhance once per turn, ready a foundation with difficulty 1 or less. So, you know, after I commit my foundation with the first form, I can then use my once per turn to re-ready, and I can do it on both turns, right? And the response once per turn after an attack deals damage, mine or yours, your rival selectively flips one of their foundations. So I'm flipping yours and unflipping mine. Very druidic, or sorry, Warden-esque. I think that the biggest issue with this character is that there is a lot of utility on the face of doing cool things, and you have to do a lot of the heavy lifting of winning the game. If you can figure out how to win the game with Keyleth, I think that you're going to have a great time. I think their stuff's going to be flipped over. My stuff's going to be unflipped. I'm going to be using these flip abilities more than once per game, because you can essentially equate flip to once per game. And so like being able to reuse these flip abilities as a 7 hand size character, when I take and I look at this character versus like an Ochako 4, where's the +3 damage or +3 speed after I flip something, right? And so it's a little, I'm just nervous about the killing potential, but I think that you're just like going to press a ton of buttons as Keyleth and then be like, man, that was really cool. You got that one. Let's sleeve up. Let's shuffle for game 2. And then in game 2, you're going to press a ton of buttons and you're going to go, man, this is so sick. I'm gonna flip a bunch of buttons and then die again. But maybe she comes out with some sick card that like says that, you know, speed for all of my unflipped cards, damage for all of your flipped cards, and then I just murder you for it. And if that's the case, Keyleth's the one to do it. Up next, we've got Lady Kima of Vord, 536 with the fire, life, and order symbols. Champion, first form, add an attack from discard pile to your card pool, period. That is not cost. Your checks to play cards this turn get +1, period. It does not seal this card. It does not, it doesn't not count towards progressive difficulty, but it just stuffs your card pool by 1 and then says, your checks to play cards this turn get +1. If you can figure out a way to clear that card, your checks got +1 and you didn't have to do it. Hey. And then enhance your non-throw attack gets +X damage. X equals half of the printed difficulty of the preceding attack in your card pool, rounded up. I have seen the word Devil Jin no less than 10 times in my chat already. I think the biggest issue with Lady Kima is the fact that Devil Jin exists, and when you compare these two cards together, you go, why would I? There's no draw on this card. The check bonus is arguably bigger for the once per turn response on Devil Jin. The enhance to give damage is more damage, because it is you want to play higher like it's like tougher. Kima has more health, I guess, by 1, right? I think that this concept of like first form and the enhance like working in tandem together is very neat. My issue is you just like printed a card last year that just says it doesn't do it as well as Devil Jin. So cool, neat. There's gonna have to be something pretty Lady Kima only or exclusively on like life or order that makes me want to do the thing, right? Chad asks, do you play the attack? You do not play the attack. You just add it into your card pool, so it just sits there, and then your checks get +1. Like if there's a card that's like some order attuned foundation that's like, if your check was increased during this attack, do a thing, right? Like you could see Lady Kima like edging out some of these other 5-hand size characters, Devil Gen, that does the same thing. But like under the fire symbol, there's just kind of no reason not to. Yeah. That's how I feel, at least. I'm not too terribly excited about Lady Kima. There's certainly more exciting characters for me personally on the list. Up next, it's my boy Mollymawk Tea Leaf, Carnival Hooligan. Wow, who previewed this guy, huh? 628 Death Order Void. He is the Entertainer, Mighty 9, and Occultist. He says, Enhance, Tenacious, so playable while he is committed. Lose 1 health, your weapon attack gets 1 damage and stun 1. And then response once per turn, reveal up to 2 cards from your hand, after an attack is played, seal 1 foundation for each card revealed this way. Your rival may sacrifice 1 face-up foundation to cancel this ability. So, all of your moves hit a little harder, and have a little extra speed, because of stun, like I'm committing on your board. And then, after an attack is played, once on my turn, once on your turn, this ability is not playable while committed. This is important to know. Not playable while committed. I am able to selectively seal your 2 best cards, or you can destroy a face-up card, which normally means it has things like, it has card text, right? There's obviously some ways to get around it, but it's got something to do it. I think this character, is going to be one of the most annoying characters to deal with. I think that my rival's just going to like show me the thing they're going to block this with and be like, yeah, I'm going to block you with this move and you might have to destroy a foundation, or I get to selectively seal the best piece on your board, or I play an attack and I'm going to show you this next attack that I'm going to play, and I'm going to get rid of that cool defensive piece that you have unless you destroy a face-up foundation. It's like, man, show them 2 runaways. Oh, well, that's very, very funny. I'm gonna show you 2 gig guys and stare at you. Yeah, the amount of mind games that you can do this character combined with like that response is just really strong, dude. The response is strong. Even if you don't utilize the top enhance, the amount of control this character has is just good. It's just good. I am excited to see what kind of terrorism I have for Mollymawk. He is neato. He's neato. Up next, we have Not the Brave, Chaotic Meddler. 721 Air Chaos Void, Mighty 9, and Thief. Enhance your turn, your rival mills 2, period. I hate this character. This character sucks. Quit milling me. Knock it off. I played my cards. I put the cards in my deck. I want to play them, not you. If the mill cards share a card type, seal 1 rival foundation. This is on every single attack. So on every attack that I play, you're going to mill 2. And then enhance your attack gets plus X speed. X equals your momentum plus 1. That's very, very, very good. I know that it is a mill character. If you just like gain a bunch of momentum, I'm just going to kill you because my moves are too fast for you to deal with. I just like stack up a bunch of momentum. I say that it gets plus X speed. I dunk you with 1 big powerful. Very strong. Has double walk the dog symbols. Just saying. Response, spend 1 momentum. After you block an attack, it deals no damage, period. This is a lot like Sasha 2. Sasha 2 has to discard a card to get that ability, whereas Not the Brave as a 7-hander does not have to do that. We just have to like steal momentum or find it, right? Sasha generates her own momentum, but the question is like, what card am I going to discard? The question for Not is, how do we get this momentum? But the response spin momentum after you block an attack, it deals no damage is very, very solid. It's like, which is very neat, very cool. A tuck and roll, a dodge out of the way. Also, I love the mask on Not for this card. It's very, very neat. Also, in case anybody didn't realize, Not the Brave and Jester, their art lines up, which is very cool. Their art lines up, so you can like put them next to each other, and it looks, so the pink there, it like touches the pink here, which I think is very neat. And like the arrows coming in is on arrows. Anyway, it's neat. It's neat. From here, we've got Percival DeRollo III, Vengeful Sharpshooter. 720 Air, Death, Order, Inventor, Packbound, Vox Machina. Response, remove 1 tech card from discard pile, your ranged or tech attack gets plus X speed. X equals the remove card's block modifier. Response, lose 1 health, after you play a card, both players commit 1 foundation. I think this character is super dope. He's just another 7-hand size aggro character. He gives a ton of speed for his stuff, and the response loses health after you play a card. We both commit a foundation. If there's any sort of if this card is committed, I do a cool thing. It's gonna feel very good inside of Percival. It gives me big people have compared him to Sero 2 of I commit 1, you commit 1. Or the idea of it's like Sero 2 and Moneta 1 combined together, right? And so I'm gonna play cards, I'm gonna lose my health, and we're both gonna commit things, but I'm gonna commit yours more impactfully than I commit mine, right? And then just the bottom response is just like, my moves are gonna get crazy fast. This is very, very good. This is a very good 7-hand size aggro character, who I am excited to play. I think this guy is dope. I'm excited I'm gonna do some real brewing with this guy. It's very cool. Up next we have Pike Trickfoot Ferocious Priestess. 629. Ouch. 629. Fire, life, water, healer, Vox Machina, enhance your turn, gain 1 health, period. That's very good. That's just on all of my moves. Boop, I'm gonna bring it up. Enhance, if this character's damage is greater than is printed, it gets +2 or -2 speed. Yeah, this character is totally fine. Just everything about this character is like, if the game plan is super obvious. I'm gonna play cards on my turn, I'm gonna gain a bunch of health, and then I want my stats to be bigger so that they get faster. I want your stats to be bigger so that I may block them. Yeah, I think there's gonna be some super neato ideas. It gives me kind of Sophidia vibes for any of my old heads of just like the +2 -2 speed kind of idea, without the if this deals less than or if blocked, selectively commit the best pieces on your board, right? It kind of makes me see it that way. Sophidia minus the cool part. Sophidia's minus the cancer part. Well, I think that's what you meant. Reprint brute strength on life. Yikes. I don't know about that now. Yeah. Also, this is just Mistress Divana. Yeah, kinda. I think that's cool. It's neat though. I think this character is cool. I think nothing really to write home about. If you're a Pike fan, I'm sure you're gonna make it work. Up next, we've got Pumat Soul. Pumat Soul, 628. Air, Chaos, and Order. Has the Inventor and Mage tags. Enhance once per turn. Remove a foundation from your stage. Build an asset or backup from your hand. This is why I think Pumats. There should have been more Pumats be backups. So you can just like slam another Pumat into your stage. Anywho, response once per turn. Discard a card. After you play an attack card. So that is whether it be on my turn or as a block. Choose one. It gains EX3, which is spend momentum, get 3 speed for each momentum spent. Oh, sorry, spend X momentum, get 3 speed for each momentum spent. Your rival commits 2 foundations, so they just like stun 2, and that can happen on block. Or you can draw 2 cards, and that can also happen on block. This guy has a ton of different things going on. He is like the definition of a toolbox character. He has so much stuff going on. He's got so much stuff going on. I am just truly the definition of a toolbox. Just being able to like cheat in an asset for free. And it's not even like remove a readied foundation either. It's like remove a foundation that I've used already and like build in something nutso is going to be like a little annoying, right? Especially if there's like more, like as we think like later on down the road, right? We like let's pretend we get into the Ninja Turtles, and then like there's like a Foot Clan backup that you can have 100 of them in your deck, and you can just like they all do something if you've got more of them, just like once per turn. I'll start removing foundations and just like building Foot Clan members and like doing something crazy, right? Like it is very easy for this asset / backup based character to get a little out of hand, as well as has this, hey, this one dunk is going to be unblockable, or you're going to commit 2 foundations, or I'm going to draw 2 cards. And it's only discard a card. It's not even like Bo, where she had to like discard an attack card to get her really cool thing off. It's just discard a card. Yeah. This character's good. And there's no denying it. Up next, we've got Scanlan Shorthalt Devious Troubadour. 533. He's got the Chaos, Earth, and Order symbol. Entertainer, Mage. Thank you so much, Pippa, with a 10 gifties. Holy cow! Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna write your name down. Scanlan Blast. That's great. Thank you, Pippa. You're jumping on the mat. Let's talk Scanlan. Response once per turn, Tenacious. So, playable while committed. After you play an action card, build the top card of your deck face down, period. Interesting. Enhance, commit, reveal the top card of your deck, period. If this attack gets +2 or -2 speed, your choice. If you revealed a non-foundation card, so an attack, a backup, an action, a character if you're still running them, it gets +4 or -4 speed instead. You may add one non-attack card from your discard pile to your hand. I think this character has got a lot of moving pieces. I think this character has got a lot of card shuffling that they want to do. I think the biggest thing that matters out of this character is, what does Scanlan's hand do? What does Scanlan's hand do? As soon as we find out what Scanlan's hand does, if it just breaks this character in half, it's going to be so dope. My big issue is that he is a 5-hand size character that actively, twice per turn cycle, once on my turn, once on your turn, wants to play an action card. A 5-hander that wants to play that many actions has a hard time building, has a hard time playing a classic game of universes. And so like the numbers and the amount of polishing that you have to do to make this character work outside of them solving the puzzle for you with Scanlan's hand is going to be so much. So much. I just don't know. Rebby, thank you for the 27 months. That's a lot of months. Thank you so much, Rebby. I think this is gonna be a deck building puzzle that I think a lot of people are gonna be excited to explore. I am nervous about it being good enough for competitive play. I bet for fun, it's gonna be rad. But I am nervous, especially because Scanlan is such a beloved character. Up next, we've got Tyrion Darrington, Naive Creator. Naive Creator? Hold on. Hold on. Am I crazy?
Naive.
That's what I thought. That's what I said. Oh, I just second-guessed myself. Naive Creator. The Call of Paul. Thank you for the 35 months. Holy cow. That's so nice. That's so nice of you. Hitch says naive. Just really spelled it out for you. Thanks, Hitch. 631 Air Life Order Inventor Vox Machina. Very cool to see Tyrion in here. Enhance once per turn. Remove X momentum. So remove them from the game. They're gone forever. Build an asset from your discard pile with difficulty equal to or less than X +1. X may equal 0. So, if you have a with difficulty X or less +1, so you can remove 0 once per turn to just build in a 0 or 1 diff asset for free. But if you want a 2 or higher, you can just build. You can build in. You have to spend the momentum to do it. Okay, and then enhance, commit 1 asset : This deck is plus X or minus X speed. X equals the printed difficulty of the asset committed to pay for this ability. You know, UVS Games, we did just have to hit a asset-based character, but at least that asset-based character gave stats where this one, or gives damage where this one doesn't. It's just speed. And it's committed assets to do it. I think this guy is not broken. But again, I am nervous about having a character that is wanting to play a bunch of assets. I am nervous about it. So with that, I think that Terry is cool. I'm excited to see what kind of shenanigans he's up to. I don't know if I'm a Terry gamer, but I do think that there's going to be a lot of sick things deck building wise that you're allowed to do just because of cheating in these assets. I mean, you can do it on your rival's turn, right? I'll once per turn toss a 0 and build one in, right? Tim, the vestiges he can play will help with that. I mean, maybe Terry gets to build in the assets or builds in the vestiges. It depends on what they are, right? Like imagine like a 4-diff asset, right? Notably has a 4-diff asset that's a -2 in him. Yes, you can. I mean, you spend 1 that comes in, and then Dottie says +4 or -4 speed. I mean, that's good. That's super good. And then I believe Dottie's like playable while committed, right? Sam Riegel voiced Rex Raptor in Duel Monsters, and I hate Rex Raptor. That's so funny. That's very funny. Yeah, I think this guy is cool just on his face and without looking at any of the real options that he has. I think that he's neat. Him building in free assets for free, I think, is a little scary, and that's the way that he gets to not be a 6-hand size character. Is like he just like kind of is just building in this toolbox, which makes sense as the inventor class. Just like Percy for sure is a toolbox character, and not just a crazy fast murder machine. That's for sure. That's for sure. From here, we have Vaxeldan, Dagger Master, 629, Air, Death, Void. He's a thief with Vox Machina tags. Enhance, : this deck is plus X damage or minus X speed. X equals the number of cards in your card pool, period. And then response, after you play your 3rd weapon attack this turn, your rival discards 1 card, period, draw 1 card. This character is dope as hell. This character is so sick. I think that top enhance, just saying that you just ignore progressive on blocking, is crazy. Dude. Combined with Andrew Holder. Andrew's going on the mat. That's so nice, man. Thank you for the subs. As well as his ability to snowball stats later. It's very, very cool what Vaxeldan gets to do. Followed by, after I play my 3rd weapon attack this turn, you discard 1, I draw 1. So the more proactive I can be in my I'm gonna kill you game plan, I get to, make you discard a card or redraw a card. Chad, help me out. You're allowed to do this response on block. Am I crazy? It is not. You're not allowed to do it on block. Our game is so wonky. When is it not a weapon attack? Because it is an attack sometimes, but it's not a weapon attack other times. It would have to say weapon attack card to make this happen. It says attack. You cannot if you're not playing an attack. So silly. We would attack when you play it as an attack. So silly. Idiot. Yeah, just even be able to do this on your own turn, making them discard a card, becoming a 7-hand size 29 health character that is actively swinging massive scaling stats, and saying that my blocks are unbelievably easier. This is a very, very cool way to play the game. I am very excited for it. And up next, we've got Vexalia, Protector of the Wilds, 629, Air, Earth, Life. She is the Hunter, Vox Machina, and Warden tags. It says enhance once per turn, : build 1 ally asset or ally backup from your card pool, period. If you did, and it's your turn, draw 1 card. And then response, flip, : after your ranged or weapon attack is not blocked, unflip 1 foundation. This character is crazy. This character is crazy. I think the ability to let's talk about the bottom response first. I think the ability to trade my bad foundations for my good foundations after my moves hit is very strong. I will use my once per game ability. I will unflip some. I will flip some spam I don't care about. I will unflip my really good ability. I will then flip my good ability again. It's very good. And then the ability to, you know, we've seen Trinket from the Critical Role Challenger deck, which is like add up to my card pool for +4 damage or add up to my card pool for -4 damage. And then with Vex, it is now I add it up, I build Trinket back in, I redraw a card, I add it back for +4, or I add it up for -4, build it back in, I don't get to draw the card, and then another -4 damage. After the attack resolves, I add Trinket to my hand to then block with it. Or even, you ready? Enhance once per turn. I'll just block with an ally asset. I'll block with the asset. I'll enhance. I'll build it in. Or maybe I play an asset or backup first. I then play my attack. I enhance. I build that asset or backup in. There's so many different lines that you can take with a character like this, where even though this character looks very straightforward on their face, there's so many things that you get to do to mess and change with those lines and move the way that you're supposed to. It's gonna be very cool, very exciting. I am excited for Vexalia. I think this is super dope. I think this is super neat. And then our last character, we've got Yasha Nadoran, Orphan Maker. She is a 6 hand size, 29 health character with Fire, Death, and Void, Brute, Mighty 9, and Warrior tags. If you take 3 or more damage from an attack, add 1 rage counter to this card. So she wants to take damage. And then enhance : your attack gets +1 X damage. X equals half the number of rage counters on this card, rounded up +1. So if you have 0, you get 1 damage. If you have 1 rage counter, you get 2 damage. If you have 2 rage counters, you get, is it just X +1? Am I crazy? Hold on. If I have 1 rage counter, I get X +1. She's just scaling damage the more that she takes damage. And then enhance once per game, remove 6 rage counters from this card. Your rival removes 2 cards from their hand. I think Tam can't do math. That's true. I think this character is very scary. I think if you let this character have 6 rage counters, they're just going to kill you. They're just going to kill you. We're going to remove the 2 cards from your hand. I'll have any amount of extra rage counters to scale up all of my moves, and I'm just going to kill you for it. And the big thing is your once per game can be used on their turn. So, like, they hit you down and they put you to 6 rage counters. They've got 2 cards left in their hand. And then you just, once per game on their attack, and say, hey, the last 2 cards are just gone. Sorry, bucko. There's just nothing that you can do. Okay, now it's my turn, and now all moves are going to have +2, +3, or whatever, right? Mitchell says, you know there's going to be an add a rage counter card. Oh, for sure. For both this and Grog. I mean, there's going to be just a ton of adding rage counters ideas to this. I forgot to put the poll up. I'm so sorry, guys. Are you excited for Yasha? I think this character is super neato. I think this character's once per game, I think is going to be really hard to play around. And as well as if you just if you hit Yasha and miss, and she has any amount of damage reduction, it's going to be very hard. This character's allowed to backswing you very easily because of just like a bunch of extra moves. I think this character is very cool, and I'm excited to see what else she gets. You need to take at least 18 damage to get the once per game. That never happens in my universe's games. I never take 18 damage. That's true. That's true. So from here, tier list time. Let's tier list time. The goal of this is I just want to take and put these characters up on a bit of a list to show how excited I am about them. The top tier is major level. These are characters that I could see myself wanting to work and grind and play at a major, at a regional or worlds. Local level, there's things that I would take to either my local qualifiers or a local championship, or my I think they're called skirmishes now, maybe, I don't know. Stream only, things that I'll play for top 8. I could draft these super late into the top 8 drafts. And then no thanks, scrambles. Thank you so much, Chase. And then no thanks are, if I never played this card, I think I'd be okay. If I never played this character, I'd probably be fine. So, we'll start off nice and easy. I mean, we've gone through all of them, so I'm not going to bring them up on screen again with just Allura. Allura is going to be a locals level. I think this character is very strong, but not really what my game plan is. If I could take and utilize these these actions in an interesting way, it's going to be very cool. Beauregard, I think Beauregard's probably in my no thanks. Not that I don't think the attack stack is neat, but I think there's just other things that I would rather be doing. I maybe could see you're up at this stream only, but I think Beauregard's just not for me. Same thing with Caduceus. If there is like there's a world where with Caduceus, if I want to play something along the lines of like this, I'm gonna play a 1,000 backups kind of plan. I think I would just go back to the Beast Titan, and to like do what they're doing, and there it is. Caleb, I think is really neat. I don't think that I'm gonna be focusing on Caleb for major play, but I'm for sure gonna be like bringing this to like webcam Wednesdays and like doing a bunch of cool stuff with this character. It's very neat. And I'm going to put the same thing with Essek. Before, Tim told me in literally this stream that Essek was, I could recheck my own things. He was probably going to go in stream only, and I was going to find some crazy spell, and I was just going to like pump it twice and like be happy with it. But now that I'm allowed to pump other things, I'm like so down. Ford, depending on what the spells look like, I'd be down for this. Maybe Ford's here. Just because I know what's on the rest of the list. Maybe Ford's here. He could weasel his way up into major level if he's exciting enough, but it's fine. Grog, I am so excited for Grog, guys. I think Grog is so neat. I love the idea of how this barbarian feels on paper. Of like my moves, I get hit softer and I hit you even harder. Just the gameplay and how they translated the idea of a barbarian from Dungeons and Dragons into our card game is perfect. Jester is probably stream only. I'm probably gonna pick Jester. I think Jester is really neat. 7-hand size aggro character, but there's just different 7-hand size aggro characters that I'd be more willing to play. Same thing with Keyleth. I could maybe even say myself putting in the no thanks. And it seems like a lot of work, a lot of squeeze for not a lot of juice, honestly. So like it's probably somewhere in here. I'll just let other people figure out what's going on with Keyleth, and then maybe I steal a cool list if it exists. Lady Kima, again, in the no thanks portion. I'd rather just be doing Devil Gen, truthfully. I think this character is neat and fine and cool, but you know, lackluster to me. Mollymock, stream only. I think this character is annoying. I don't know how good this character is. I think having like some crazy ultra rare might like help Mollymock out or something, or like having some real build around that is using the bottom response effectively. Maybe could push me up to like playing it for webcam Wednesday or something. But for the moment, I'll draft Molly in the 8th week of our top 8 draft and feel fine. Not the Brave. There's something about scaling speed that I really like, and I like Not's scaling speed better than I like what the rest of Not is doing better than I like not Ryukyu, but the Yo-Yo kid. What's the Yo-Yo kid's name? We'll find out. We'll find out. I don't remember. Chad, help me. Rinku, thank you so much. Better than what Rinku's doing. They're very similarly shaped to me. Of like, I'm gonna get a bunch of speed and like do this thing, with the added bonus of, sometimes sealing your cards, doing a little, disruption with what's on the top card of your deck, and then just the protection of, yo, that was scary. I'm gonna make it no damage. It's pretty good. Percy, love Percy, big fan of Percy. I got the the pepper box right here. I think Percy is super awesome. I am excited to see what Percy does as a 7-hand size aggro character. Yes, there are some cards that probably should get touched with Percy, but like, man, I'm ready to just go blasting, dude. Pike, probably a no thanks for me. Maybe an on stream. We're chill enough if we end up playing it, but it's probably gonna be a not. Pumat Soul, it's probably a stream only deck, maybe even a no thanks. Not because I don't think this character is good, but because I just like don't want to put the time into this character. It's fine. This character is neat. This character does a lot. I just don't want to play with him. Kind of the same idea with Scanlan of like, if Scanlan's hand is like the most broken action that a 5-hander's ever seen, I think I can maybe like put some time into him, but it's kind of whatever for me. Terry is probably a stream only kind of deck. I'll pick him because he seems like he's got a lot of moves, but I don't necessarily, unless there's something that I'm not seeing with like how exciting he is, it's not gonna happen. Vax is the character that I am probably single-handedly most excited for. It is tough between these three. These three are like exactly what I want to be doing when I like, oh, I'm doing a bunch of different things in universes. This is it. Big stats. I'm just like rolling as many cards as I can. This is like, they're very Tam flavored. Vexalia is Vexalia's very close to being here. Man, that's so cool. She's so close to being here, that it's like it's on the edge. It's very similar to what Forge has got going on. It's very, I'm gonna go and just put her here just because I think that the game plan with her is very cool. Of the, I'm going to flip one of these to unflip one of these, and I think it's doing what Keelos wants to do, but I think I could just like see it better. Put Not and Jester together next to each other as well. Sure. And then Yasha. I think Yasha is probably better than expected. Probably here local level stream only. Very close. It's probably gonna end up here is where I wanna look at it. Just because, like, why would I play Yasha if I can just play Grog doing a very similar idea? The big thing is when it comes to, like, what rage counters do I get? How do I dump your hand by 2? So I'll leave it here for now. And so with that, there's my excitement level tier list. I'm gonna leave a link to this tier list in the description of this video if you guys want to take a look at the click on the link, fill out your own excitement tier list, and drop it in my Discord. I'd love to see. But with that said, this video's already been an hour. Thank you much for watching, you guys, and as always, I wish you well. Yeah, man, I am so excited for Vax, man. I'm so excited for Vax, dude. I think Vax is so sick. This is so cool. This is actually what I want to do with the game. Nuts. Very nuts. Scanlan sweep. Fair. Percy in my pet deck. Percy's very in line with what you got going on. All right, chat. I am late to a meeting with Andrew Holder, and so I'm sure that he is been very patient with me about it. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to jump into this group call, and I'm gonna call. The only thing I don't like about Vax, I don't like is the first move gets -0 speed without some work. I think the big thing about it is that like every move gets -0 speed in most characters without some work. So like he just says it, I ignore progressive. Crazy. I'm gonna start this voice call. I'm gonna pause my music. I'm gonna unwrap my burrito. I'm gonna go get dinner now. Bye, Jace. See you, buddy. That's okay. They'll get here whenever they get here. I want to go back to Carter Price. Yeah, I am very excited for these critical characters. I'm excited.
Whoa.
Hello.
What's up?
Hey, how's it going, buddy? Just got done. Thanks for being in chat. I appreciate it.
Yeah. You were 21 minutes late. You told me a certain time, and I was here waiting patiently.
I appreciate it.
As you scarf down whatever weird phallic object that you're leaning down to eat.
It's a burrito from
white stuff all over your lips.
Delicious. It's a burrito from Pancheros. It's pretty okay.
The fuck is Banjeros?
Pancheros.
The fuck is Pancheros?
It's just Chipotle, but they like do something different.
Okay. It's like every single one of those restaurants.
Yes, Rebby prefers it over. So the big thing about them, right, is one second.
Where's Phil? Where's everyone at?
I don't know. The big thing about them is like, you know how sometimes whenever you get Chipotle, you like get things in like one spot, like all your rice goes in one spot or all your meat goes in one spot, and like you take a bite and it's just that. At the very end of you picking and making your burrito, they take like two little paddles and they mix all that shit, mix it all together, and then you get it. So it's like all it's all where it is.
You guys have a hothead burritos?
Not that I know of. I will Google.
I had hothead the other day.
Googling.
I don't know. Their thing is their Chipotle but not Chipotle, or you know, Moe's but not Moe's thing.
Yeah.
Is they have a lot of different hot sauces, but also they'll put flamin' hot chips in your burrito, and it's sick. You can put flamin' hot Cheetos in your burrito. Get a little crunch in there, you know. My issue with burritos is texturally, they're usually always soft. Everything in a burrito is soft.
That is a good point. That is a good point.
Yeah,
I bet that I would love a good crunchy burrito.
Yeah. That's why my favorite burrito from Taco Bell was the Fritos one when they had that one. They had like one where they put Fritos inside the burrito. That shit was pretty good. You can work at Hothead apparently. They're now hiring.
I could? Me?
Yeah, you.
Huh.
I don't know, man. Sometimes you message me talking about how you need a job, so.
True. Order online. Well, as long as my number one fan Andrew Holder keeps dropping 5 gift subs every 6 months, I think I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Menu.
Hold on a second. I have donated way more than that. Thank you. Let's do the math on how much money Tamron Cardwell owes me in life.
Owes you? This is a gift out of your.
You told me you were gonna pay me back.
Oh, there's no way that I said that. You are making that up. And if I did, I lied.
Dan told me he would pay me back.
Ooh, yikes.
He was like, "Hey guys, he's like, Andrew, when I hit 2,000 subs, I'll pay you back." And we're well past 2,000 subs, I think, on YouTube.
No. Wait, on YouTube or on Twitch?
On YouTube. Look at the Cheetos flaming hot, dude.
This does look good.
Yeah. It doesn't. It looks like a pile of shit with fucking Cheetos sprinkled on top.
I mean, that's Tex-Mex, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Paul, my stance is I've given out so many gift subs to chat that I will never actually give Tam money for my own sub ever again.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the deal we'll make.
Yeah. So Rebby has paid me back like 15 of the $2,175.
Which is dope.
So 2,160 is where you're at. Yeah. Where's Revy? She's on the team.
I don't know.
She doesn't like us. She's too scared to hang out with me and Phil.
She's gonna instantly pop in. Okay, so I guess we can just get rocking. You remember how up in the chat I was like, "Yo, I got this Devana list and it's pretty spicy."
Yeah.
It is really spicy.
Is it bad?
It's fucking terrible, dude.
Nice.
It's really bad. I played it for Webcam Wednesday last night, and holy shit, it was pressing so many buttons. It was doing, the SpongeBob episode where he has to like write the paper. And he's like using the pencil, and he's like, yes, and he gets like this really nice doesn't actually do anything. That's my deck, man. It presses so many buttons to like not do it. At one point though, I did have like 6-7 difficulty attacks in my card pool, and I was like able to pass them all, but they were all just for 7, and the first 2 got blocked. So I did not kill the Godzilla. What do you do?
Hey chat, can you hear the soundboard if I press it? I want to know. I want to know how much power I have. I know you probably have it muted, to be honest.
Maybe. Are you pressing it right now?
Yeah, you probably have it muted.
Oh, definitely have muted.
Yeah.
Definitely have it muted. Yep. Anywho, though.
Which fucking Tindy lady are you playing?
It was the first one. I wanted the pluses to my checks.
Eager science officer?
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to turn the 4 checks into 5 checks. And it was dope. But the issue is in order for me to play the deck, I felt like I had to play 3 checks. And turning the 3 checks into 4 checks wasn't good enough.
Hell yeah. I have a pile of cards that makes me happy to look at, and I don't think it's very good. So when Marvin Emery plays Pony or Biako and makes me not want to play the game ever again, I can blame it on him.
Okay, dope. I mean, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Hello, Rebby.
Hi, I've been here the whole time.
Yeah, I know. You just didn't say anything, and then they can't see that you didn't say anything. So I wanted to just say hello. Okay, so the main reason to like get together, right? Because like I don't think, Andrew, I think that you, I don't know. I don't want to talk for you. So let's chat it out.
You can talk for me.
Okay, I don't think you want to practice playing for this thing that's happening in.
I played a match against Phil. I won 2-0. I'll never play again.
Yeah, it's like I don't like.
Yeah.
So here's where I'm at, right? And Phil's not here, and I can't I don't want to speak for him, right? But part of the reason that I liked having you, Phil, and Colby on the team is I knew that I could just like let you do your thing, and just like you will figure it out. You 3 are great players. You 3 are, and I'll say it, better players than me. And so
wow.
I am down to just like do the thing. I didn't think we were gonna even have to have this, right? I would just like
okay.
Hit me.
This is maybe something we don't need to air out publicly, but we could air it out. I think Phil and I both thought when you messaged us about it, you would be more excited and there would be more excitement about this. It felt like there was a lot of excitement the day you announced it.
Yeah.
And then you ignored it for 2 weeks.
Well, I just knew that like so the exciting part isn't like the run up to it, right?
Sure.
Like we did the announcement and then it's do the thing, and then the day of I'm very, very excited for it to happen, right? But I just like knew that I didn't have to hold your hand to build a deck, right?
Oh yeah, it was never about building decks. I think it was
yeah. And that's
but
where
I do think that
right?
some of the issue was that like I think because like Sam made that video that was kind of like the wrestling promo, and so I thought, out of kayfabe here, not Andrew Holder who's posting a crazy batshit insane video tomorrow.
Sure.
Tomorrow? I thought, yeah, tomorrow. Okay. I thought there would be a bit more build up from everyone. And I think Phil thought that too. I thought we were going to play Super Show.
Sure.
Where we don't actually play a card game. Because here's the deal. I actually do not anticipate I win a single game if Marvin shows up with an actual deck that he thinks is good. Because my deck is a pile of 70 cards that I read and I went, these look cool. I haven't read as I was building my deck, somebody would go, "Oh, did you see this one?" And I would go look it up, and it'd be an Attack on Titan common that I'd never read before in my life, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool. It can go in."
Okay.
Yeah. So
I think that's fair.
my deck, yeah. So for me, it was like, or I was sitting there, and Phil and Barrett would be like, "That one's cool," and I go, "Okay, cool. It goes in the deck." So. Oh, somebody posted a link. Oh, it's coming out of my. Oh, hold on. I will send Paul. I like to send Paul my unhinged ideas. I will send him a preview of the unhinged idea.
Hilarious. I can totally see that. I don't think I had the time or the spoons to go full super show and like every other, because Sam replied back with another video, but I just couldn't.
He did.
I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, you had to go 3 and 7 at Nats or whatever.
Correct. Yeah, I was
Nice.
very busy going 3 and 7. I was very busy dropping out of nationals and walking upstairs and crying on those very average sheets.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so funny. Holy shit.
You just rewatching your own video for tomorrow?
I'm sending the script to Paul.
Okay. Okay, so here's
Now we're just hanging out. 'Cause Phil's not here. Phil's
Yeah.
the one that wanted us to hang out, you know?
Yeah. So Rebby, what are you playing? What are you prepared to do? Because we have. I mean, I'm just gonna leak everything because it does not matter if Sam sees or not. It doesn't matter. You've got Vash on death. Rebby, what are you thinking?
Aaron 3 on fire. Because it's very funny, haha.
I'm in. I'm pretty sure that Phil's on Woman on Void.
Woman. Yeah.
I believe it was Void. Let me go double check. Yes, it is Woman on Void, and then Colby is on Evil. Evil Togo 1, I believe.
Think so.
Yeah.
That's what your message says.
I need Colby's link because we can't have 8 or 10 of a card across our decks.
Oh yeah, I guess I have if you're playing a deck that has the life symbol, I do have a lot of the life symbol cards in my deck.
That is the reason that I wanted to like have you 4 do the thing, and then I can come in and be like, okay, here's the holes to fill, because the goal is that my rookie, my ringer, my champion is just better than theirs. And then, dude, if you just roll 5s, you got this in the bag, man. My content grid is gonna crush it if we just roll them.
So I want you to know I'm not gonna do it, but I was gonna ask if I could go on 3rd, and if we were up 2-0, I wasn't even gonna play. I was gonna cut a wrestling promo about how actually, Tam, you need me more than I need you.
Wow.
And go off for like 4 straight minutes and then hang up.
Huh. I certainly, when you said that I want to be 3rd, I went, well, obviously he's just gonna opt not to play that. Like, I didn't expect the call out, but I was like, obviously.
The play is to bring horrible decks to the main event and the bitch about everything, right? My play is to bring a deck that I actually think is kind of neat. And when I was building it in front of the boys, they all went, huh, this is actually kind of neat. And then when I get rolled on turn 2, then complain.
Yes. The Divana list is that, but it's just like it's just not good. It's just barely not good enough, right? Like it is missing just a little bit of that secret sauce. Or honestly, there's so much sauce that it's like oversaturated, you know?
Yeah.
Rebby, is it just the Aaron list that we had earlier?
Yeah, I haven't made any adjustments to it. I think it does its job. It punishes you for not finishing your food.
Okay. I am in. Is it over here? It is over here.
My cards have... Did you know they printed better passing the torch for overall? No one ever told me this.
What?
They printed meeting Hanji.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
That's fucked up. I want you to know that's how I sounded the entire time I was building this deck. I was like, holy fuck, what is this card?
what's this one?
Yeah.
Like Christmas.
I was like, wait, the fuck? I got manly passionate guy, but I can build an attack? Holy shit.
Yeah, yeah, you
I was like,
you
holy
really
shit.
did. You really did.
Yeah.
But it checks a 4, and you're legally allowed to put it in every overhaul deck that's ever existed.
Yeah.
You're not locked to the Earth symbol or whatever. I'm gonna.
And then they gave me ready shot. Man, so many cool ones.
Yeah. I'm gonna share my screen. And I guess I should share what's on the screen for everybody.
Yeah, look at that
home.
Vash deck. That deck's a pile.
Yeah, this is a pile, and I'm into it.
It's a pile. It's so sick.
I'll get rid of this.
This deck is so sick. Damn, there's so many things you can do.
I like the Beast Titan attacks and Duplicitous Recollection in here. They're very funny. It's like, hey,
So, hold
I
on a
want
second,
this,
Sam.
and I could go pick up this. No, I can go pick up this.
No, I can pick up Midst
this.
of Despair. You can pick up Midst of Despair, Tri-Gravity Beam, Readied Shot, Inevitable Clash,
Battle Aura.
Battle Aura Release.
Inevitable
And
Clash
so
is funny.
your Beast Titan attacks, if you get it flipped, can pick up Ginkai's Guidance by proxy.
Yeah, because your Beast Titan attacks picks up
Yeah.
Ready Shot, which picks up Genkai.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Yeah, it's like so funny.
I mean, all in all, man, like a 70 card Vash deck is like not that crazy. Like it, truthfully, I don't. I
It
don't
might be
think that it is.
60. Yeah, I want you to know it might be 60 by the time I'm done with it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. When I take and look at what Phil is playing,
I think the only thing we would share is Botan's
Photons?
coaching.
and then you ready? I can do this. I do this, and then this, and now you guys can only see one, but I will now take and change which window I'm on. Screen here. Okay. Oh, this is not it. This is it. So, yeah, none of that is the same. None of that is the same. Learning the standards has void ? But we're not running it over here.
Nope.
Yeah, I think it's just Botons, which is pretty cool. The big thing is like attuned symbols are weird, right?
Yeah.
And so
Well, the only symbol we share is, I guess it's really, you only have to look at the cards that are from, if you sort by most recent, you can actually see the cards that don't, all the attuned cards will be at the top.
Yeah.
So like the cards we would have to worry about in this deck would be Tri-Gravity Beam, which I don't think he's playing.
No, he's not.
Knots Flask, which I don't think he's playing.
We're all
and
allowed
Ginkai's
to play
Guidance.
Knots Flask because it's unique now.
Oh, true. Yeah.
all
Well,
of us
four
can-
of us. 4 of us. Oh, we all can. Never
Yeah,
mind.
we
You're
all
right.
could,
It's
yeah.
we can play 10 copies. Yeah.
Sam, is it 8 copies or 10 copies? Can you remind me? I know that you're here in chat.
8 copies. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 8 copies. So I'm gonna write down everything that I have to stay away from, right? Botans. And then when I take and we now look here at the Aaron list, right? Is there anything most recent? I don't think you're not playing this one.
Desperate Struggle would be the only thing. That's the only fire symbol card in my deck, I think.
Yeah, so I think that we are good there. When I take and we now look
Oh,
at...
Hero's Upbringing. I have 2 in my sideboard if that counts. I don't know if we're siding or not. I built a sideboard.
You can sideboard if you want. I don't think that I'm. I don't think
Yeah.
I'm going to. For woman, we have a Lethal Slash that are both playing
Capture.
4 of, and then
Siege.
Besieged, and then Capture the Target.
And a father's son too.
A Father's Sin. Okay. Feral Shriek, he's not playing. Sacrifice, we're not playing. Yeah, Incubating, I'm surprised. Botan's Web. Okay. It's good because this Aaron 3 was almost an order list, which meant that we would have had 12 Botans. So that
Aaron
is
3 has
cool.
order. I thought that guy was Death and Fire.
That's Aaron
Oh, Aaron 1
1
or 2.
or 2, however you want to say it.
2.
Yeah.
Aaron Yeager, no title.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. So from here, I have to make a deck that doesn't have Botan's Lethal Besiege, Capture the Target, or a Father's Sin. So just like stay away from the fire symbol. No
Just stay
fire
away,
dude
yeah.
shit. Which is helpful because like the Divana list.
Well, the other thing you
was
got to look at
playing.
here is is if Colby's on the evil symbol,
Yeah.
he's on evil, death, life, which actually
Yeah.
means death and life attuned might also be bad.
Yeah, with things like Botans.
Well, so if he's on evil, he can't Botans.
Oh,
right?
sure, he's on evil. Okay.
But
okay.
he but like desperate plea, brief respite, greater goal, I'm
Yeah.
with you. I'm like he's for sure on the I'm with yous and the loss of consciousness, right? Like if he's
Yeah.
Toga 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, brief, desperate, I'm with you. Yeah, all of this makes sense. Which means that like I'm probably just gonna play Godzilla and just let it rip, dude. We're just gonna.
Well, yeah, you're basically free to do chaos
Yeah.
stuff, and then like what is the other attuned symbol? Air.
Air, yeah.
Yeah.
But it can't be like. I mean, I guess it could be like something like an air pony. No, I can't do pony because I don't have lethal slashes, and you gotta have that one for that one.
It depends on how many we're allowed to play, because if the answer is 10, you could still play 3.
Is he only playing 2?
He's only playing 3, so that's 7.
He's got
Playing
4
4.
slashes.
Ah,
he's got 4
just
slashes.
ask one of them to play 3, dude. Then you can have 3,
easy. Then I can have 3. Simple.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay.
I'll change my deck.
I'm also, I mean, I'm down to just to rock something. It is okay. I just wish I had Colby's list. He's just not sent a list ever.
He just said he's gonna play it, you know.
Yeah, but I have to have it in order to make my thing.
That's true.
Okay. Well, I guess Colby doesn't really use Ultra. Well, I need him to so that I can know what his deck list is, which is I know that's a little crazy. Ryan Fam's playing Balloons Tower Defense. Getting his Gen deck was pulling teeth, I'm sure. Yeah, I think. I mean, I just like need his list. I'm gonna add him again. Pretty please.
He said he's busy, you know.
Trying to figure out what cards overlap so I can play, so I can make a deck. Smile. I think the answer is probably just like when I look at everything that's happening here, right? Struggling with studies has water. Surviving the final has water. Also has evil. You're only playing 2 of it though. It's probably just like some chaos pile that like is down to play character chaos go. Not these. Like it could be like I guess it can't be Reiner because I want to play the 2-check. Maybe it could be like a Sasha or like Chaos Devil Jin. I bet I could get away with. Like I'm sure that
I heard there's this like a Divana Tindy character.
yeah, Eager Science Officer. My issue is this deck is hella tri-symbol. You ready? Look at this abomination that I made. It's so sick. It's like
Cool when it works.
It's
but...
so cool, but just like on paper, it's just not quite up there. So Knockdown Blow says that all of these are cheaper to play because their check gets +3. Because these are all shift attacks. And then Female Titan, once it's built, says that I can form to pick up a punch, which is either a Knockdown Blow or Haymaker. And Beast Titan picks up Beast Titan. And then Soup says plus to my check. CD Rampage says plus to my check. Best Buddies and Brief Respite say plus to my check. And then Manipulations, which is on the fire symbol, not Chaos or Life, which is what all of this is, says I get to pick up any of these when I mill it off the top. It's so cool, man.
Oh, okay.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Wait, we got him? What? Somebody sleuthed and found Kobe's list. That was sick. We've done it. Okay. So what this means is we now sort by most recent, and we look at the cards that could be in this Vash deck. Okay.
Immortal Shapeshifter.
So there are 4 Tri-Gravity Beams, and you're only playing 2, which means we've got 2 to play with.
Yeah.
Attack-wise,
Is it 8 or 10? Did you find out?
I'm gonna say it's 8, so that I don't get messed up.
Okay.
Mists of Despair, you're playing 2, he's playing 4. This is totally chill. Thunder Spear, you're playing 3, he's playing 4. So there'd be like 1 Thunder Spear, but this is fine. Like I wouldn't play either of these anyways. And then Incubating, I'm sure is inside of
It's in Phil's deck.
this list set of 2 of. And this is a fire list that's not running Incubating. I don't know who made that list, but it's probably bad. Immortal
You did.
Shapeshift. How dare you?
There are 2 Immortal Shapeshifters left because I'm playing 4.
Okay, 4 Shapeshifters and 2. Okay, defending. Quick to Act is a 2 of here and a 3 of here. Not in the Void symbol, so we're chill there. Surviving the Final is a 4 of here, a 2 of here, and not anywhere else. So I don't actually think there's 8 copies of any cards. Oh, a Combined Firepower. I cannot play a Combined Firepower list. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good thing my deck is not a combined firepower deck than like it was gonna be.
Okay. When we take and we look at this Aaron list versus this Toga list, I don't think there's really anything. None of the attacks. Battle Arena, no. Provisions. It's just Incubating that could have, but it's not. And then
I don't see anything.
Yeah, I think that we are good. I think that we are good. So I just like I have to make a deck that doesn't have Botan's Coaching, Lethal Slash, Besiege, Capture the Target, a Father Send, or Combined Firepower, which just sounds like a Chaos deck.
Yeah, probably.
So let's go Character Standard Chaos go. I mean the easy answer is just play like Godzilla. But there's a world where I guess the Devil Jin list that I have made already, I think runs Capture. But
You
I
ever
could just,
played Bromley's Annie deck?
Can it be cool?
Annie is
Have you ever played
cool.
Bromley's Annie deck?
No, isn't it just Dupler Annie?
No, it wasn't. If it is now,
Okay.
it's giving throw to the Ruin 13 card.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, and it plays like 8 attacks, I think.
Here, and then we take and we just like search for Devil Jin. I'm down. If you wanna message him and see if you can send it to me.
Phil will be here in half an hour.
Oh. Struggling isn't. You know what? This list doesn't. It plays 3 teamings. I don't think you guys play teaming at all. I think this list would actually do it. Oh, I made a different one. Hold on. I made a different one and I updated it.
You gotta cut capture the
Capture.
target from this deck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here. I can just like find something else, some other, whatever. Like, this card's crazy in Double Jam, but it's fine. Yeah, I think this is probably. I mean, we could just make it a Double Jam list. I like this character. I enjoy playing it. Yeah.
What about Bearded Titan? You play that guy? You know,
Doubtful.
that guy would have been cool if they didn't make him bad. You know.
Dude, I
Crazy.
totally agree.
Yeah.
Water Asui 3. Back to the roots.
Oh, you could. Yeah. Have a good old block off with Sam Tate.
Yeah, it would be like the last hurrah to like player though. So I'm just like nervous, like Godzilla's gonna come in and just stomp on me just because I can't block a wall, you know?
You think Sam Tate's gonna play Godzilla?
Yeah, I bet he plays. I bet he
Sam
plays
Tate-
something like the assets Godzilla that he would want to play.
Sam Tate is playing the fucking gentle criminal unblockable deck that he's so excited about.
I don't know what that means.
There's a hold on, I'll go find it for you again. Where's the Sam Tate? Here it is. There's just no way Sam Tate isn't playing City Rampage, America's #1 hero, Armored Titan Rush.
Sure, sure, that's fine.
That's just what he's gonna be doing.
Yeah. There's also a world where like an all Rodan would be cool, but I don't know. I mean, Double Gen's neat. I just gotta find room for these captures. I think that's just the easiest idea. So I take and I go Chaos with Fire Evil attuned, Foundation, 1 diff, low block. See what we get. Let's find it. Titans Hardening? No. Capture Monster Aggression? Break my board in my 5-hander? Not quite. After arrival is committed due to their effect. It's Walk the Dog, Vest, Hybrid, or Double Trouble. Camouflage counter? It could just be this. This just does the same thing. It's a little less consistent. It's just acrobatic style instead of capture. I'm in! Hey, I have a deck. I have to set this as my deck, though. Here. And then set current deck. We refresh. Acrobatic style. I pull back. 4. And we're good. I'm in. Looks good to me.
What about Reunion Across Dimensions?
I don't know. The Earth symbol is my biggest hang up on this one. Yo, read this card.
Oh.
We gave this one a low block. Let me just double check
Nice.
and make sure. Struggling with Studies has Death, so you're playing it, but nobody else can. Basic Training has okay. This says Life. How many incredible? I mean, yeah, that's fine. So nobody else is playing this one.
I can't play that one. Does not have
Yeah.
the death symbol.
Yeah. All right. I think we're set. I think we have a lineup.
Nice. Are we waiting until Phil gets here? Are we hanging out till Phil gets here?
I'm down to hang out.
Phil
until
is gonna
gets here.
expect you. Phil expects you to be live when he gets home for sure.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Even though I'm not watching Invincible with my girlfriend right now. I just want him to know.
Yeah, I don't
Tam-
think anyone
Okay.
cares about that.
Tam, I bet no one's running rando gun. Wink, wink. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't want to. Is he even this Saturday? Yeah. Okay. Rebby, Aaron 3.
Rabbi, you want to see my cat?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Very funny.
Hold on.
Be hanging out. Probably said the deck is called Annie C. And I have to type Annie. Cat, I'm trying not to bother you, but you are sitting on both of my arms.
Both.
Control F. Quick or fun. I found it. It's a 103 card deck.
With 8
Wow.
attacks.
No, it's got 18.
Oh, okay.
It's got 31 cards on the sideboard as well.
Ah.
Yeah.
thought I was talking this whole time and I was muted. That was cool.
Yeah. You see my cat, so I can turn my camera off. She's
Yeah,
chilling.
I saw your cat. I love it.
Her bed, she's got desk bed. She loves desk bed.
I was gonna set up desk bed for Kaiju, but that requires
Kaiju was on my
desk
arms,
to be
dude.
clean.
Yeah, we have desk bed. Desk bed.
Haven't had a chance to edit those Sporkle quizzes yet.
Yeah,
I'm excited for it
those
though.
are fun.
Have you made
How
any more?
convenient.
No, I've been busy with work.
Let's brainstorm some ideas for more quizzes for you. What could you make? Because it's like you could like go a little more. I'll use the word mainstream and do like more stats about the game proper rather than stats about like events.
So I was going to using the tournament decks tab in on
Yes.
UVS Ultra, right?
Mhm.
Is if it
Tournament
eventually
decks,
loads.
2023 Gen Con.
3 Gen Con RLE, yeah. It's still loading, so it'll take a second. Oh, there it goes. If you click on stats, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, it shows you like the 10 most played cards to ever make Top Cut, which I thought about doing one as. That one is very set one focused because you have to remember all the set 1, 2, 3 stuff has like a huge advantage because
Is that longer?
every event every event cuts a top 16. So like now you're cutting to top 8 for all the like the international events, but all the old international events used to cut to top 16, right?
Right.
So I was wondering if there's a way to find more stuff like that potentially, but I don't think there is. I think it's very tough to actually do that. And then there was like a few other things that I saw that were pretty neat. But the tough part is like it is for things that are like not characters or events. It's like a lot of work. And I want them to be interesting, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I do have the list of somewhere. Hold on a second. I can go find it again. It is in one of the 17 UFS channels in Bromley's Discord. Retired. This one's is this one? I had one that I thought would be fun, but I don't think it would be fun for anyone who's like new to the game. And it was like naming every world champion.
Oh, that's neat.
Because I have that list, right? So I have it all the way back to 2006.
Sure.
So it's like Matt Coles, Andrew Alexa, James Hata, Paul Bittner, Andrew Alexa, Keenan Meadows, Paul Bittner, Jeremy Ray, Keith Disbro, Garrett Brett, Tim Keefe, Ashley Fullerton, Mark Tyner, Kevin Broberg, Nick Reagan. Right?
Yeah.
And that one will just be short, like a little 5-minute one. But the issue with that one is there's really so many repeat ones.
Oh,
like
sure.
there's only 16 answers, and I think there's 8 people who have 4 people who've won it twice, so that's half the answers. So if you know Garrett, Tim, Andrew, Alexa, right, you like knock out a good chunk of the tournament of the thing.
If you had some historian that could go back and help you with teams, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, so Tim Keefe has a list of like US champions and stuff, right? Like US Nats champions, but I don't know if he has everything. I think there's some years where like we're missing certain events.
Jeremy Ray
like
has a
you
full
could do
list.
Jeremy Ray has a full list. Interesting. All the way back to like 2006. Jeremy Ray doesn't like talking to me anymore though.
I think if you're reaching out for like a fun project like this, I think it would help.
Yeah. But yeah. All the events that gave a character are on that list. Okay. So yeah, this would be every character, every person who has a character that's not from teams.
Whoa.
Now there is one from 2008 that says U.S. Void Tycho JJ, and there's just no way that's the JJ. JJ was 7 years old.
Might have
know?
been
Who knows him?
a real prodigy.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, different JJ. I know. I was just, but yeah, there's like some fun ones I thought would be cool to do. I just need to like, I don't have. There's a lot of stuff from the last year, right? Like if it's basically from after the release of Yu Yu Hakusho, maybe a bit before, I don't have any context for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
You know what's funny? When you type in you whenever you click the French button on UVS Ultra, turns it all into French. It doesn't change back up because it was added afterwards. When they
funny.
then they didn't do it. And also any of
Wasn't this a site? Wasn't this site originally a French guy's thing, and like Scott just got all the code for it and stuff?
yeah, you just
Yeah.
got like too busy to mess with it to update it.
Yeah. Isn't JJ only like 24 or 25, guys? That would make him 7 years old in 2008.
I thought he was my age, like 27, 28.
I thought he was like 24 or 25.
No, Robbie, he's pretty young. I knew JJ back when he couldn't drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like
26.
100.
Yeah, so he was only like 8 years old, 9 years old in 2000. It's not like I said something crazy. 7, 8, 9. That's the same age. Like so from the ages of 1 to like 4, you're the same age, and then from like 5 to 7, you're the same age, and then 8 to like 11, you're the same age. 12 to 14, 15 to 19, 20 to 24. 25 to 29, and then when you turn 30, you're the same age for the rest of your life. Like, you'll look different.
Yeah, but you are old as
Yeah.
dirt.
Yeah, your life ended, you know.
Yeah, it's 1 foot in the grave.
It feels
15,
like
I sure 15 to 7, 15 to 18, 15 to 17. I'm saying like mentally, you're the same person. Every 19-year-old I met is just a slightly edgier version of themselves at 15. You know? Kat, what are you doing? You getting in your bed?
yeah,
you
Chris,
said I'm
you're as
12,
old
I'm
as the
20.
dirt.
You said I'm 12 and I'm 20. Littlefoot, you are the exception that proves the rule. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
You are the line. You're the on the splatter chart. You are up in that top corner for sure.
What are you trying to get to, Kat? I don't. There's nothing over there. Nate cannot drink. Correct. Nate also, when he goes to Orlando with his, when Nate goes to Orlando with his fake ID that he has to get, he's not going to be able to drink anyway. Because if he tries to hand a bartender in Orlando a paper ID, they're going to tell him, nah.
What if you had like both IDs, one that was like the fake one and the one that was the real one, so you could be like, see, they match.
Yeah, I guess, but one of them expires. So Nate, apparently in the state of Nebraska, when you turn 21, you're required to get a new ID.
Correct.
And that's not true in every state. In Florida, you don't have to. You have until your ID expires. And Nate didn't know that until like 4 days ago or something, and he won't actually get a physical ID until after Worlds, but they're going to give him like a paper substitute that he can pull out and show like the cops if he gets pulled over, right? He doesn't drive, but you know. But there's just no way a bartender is going to let him take a piece of paper out. Baird, have you been a bartender in Orlando? There's no way at an international bar they're going to take, at a place that has so much international travel, they're going to take a paper ID. I just don't. I don't believe it.
Or they don't care about
I think if he has the paper, yeah, I think if he has
he
the paper ID and
like,
the
enroll it.
fake, yeah.
Either way, whether they take it or not, it's funnier to make Nate stress about it.
Yeah.
So like it truly is option select. It's a win-win. Either they don't give it to him and shit, that sucks, man, we told you so, or they do give it to him and hell yeah, Nate, you got to drink and Look at all that worrying you did.
I want to see him
Agreed,
hand a
Paul.
paper ID to a bartender. Yeah, me too.
He should try with a piece of paper first, like the bench warmers.
Where's my little Pokemon binder? I got to put these cards in my little Pokemon binder.
Hit him with.
I've been collecting Pokemon cards for fun.
We want to hit him with one
I've
of
reached
these.
I've reached that age, you know. He should have a piece of paper that says "I am 21." That is not true, Zach. There's just no way.
We just.
I am 12.
I know.
Just flip the numbers.
I know when I was when I served in Tennessee, we did not accept paper at all.
He should have a piece of paper that says "I am 20." Sorry, he will. I go so every Friday. Tam. One of the things I do like about my little Star Wars group, right, is every Friday we all go to Miller's Ale House after locals. It's anywhere. Sometimes it's only 2 or 3 of us, or sometimes it's only 3 or 4 of us. Sometimes it's as many as like 12 of us, right?
Right.
And all of us are old enough to drink. There's none of us that we're all over 21, but we have like two of us, like Ethan, Elliot, and Jace are both young looking. And it does not matter that the rest of us are clearly over 21. They get carded every single time. The state of Florida doesn't fuck around. I've never been to a bar in the state of Florida that fucks around. Like, if you look young, unless you go to some like real sketch shit, but there's no way Nate's going to a sketchy bar. He's got way too much anxiety for that.
Rebby,
Nate's got way too much anxiety.
When you were a server, what did you like work as a bartender? Like I actually don't know when you were a waitress. I don't know the story. This is crazy.
Me? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yes, you.
Yeah, it was when I worked at Topgolf as a manager. I had to go through. When you serve in Tennessee, you have to pass a permit.
That makes sense. I knew you worked at Topgolf, but I didn't like combine the two that like Topgolf was serving. I was like, you just like give people the golf balls and you tell them don't hit it too hard or whatever.
Serving concussions and alcohol.
Yo, no.
Oh man, I need to find more perfect fits for my Pokemon cards, guys.
Are you playing Pokemon or just collecting?
I'm just collecting. I have a cool little binder. I'll show it to you actually.
Please. I'll put it on
It's
screen.
my binder of things that are cool. Yeah, I'll show chat. I got to clean my desk up a little bit though because I ate Chick-fil-A
Any
while we were talking.
Arcanines?
Any Arcanines? Let me see. I don't think I have an Arcanine. I have a Ninetales. That was my preferred Firestone guy from set 1. Or from set 1 from the first game. I guess that was
Yeah.
set 1.
Tam, you know what came up recently? When I got my Arcanine card, and that was the day you crashed your car.
Hell yeah.
So my favorite Pokemon doesn't get Altarts.
No?
My favorites are Cubone and Sandshrew.
I
Those
could guess
guys?
Sandshrew.
Yeah, those guys don't.
Is it because
Don't get
Sandshrew
Altarts.
sounds like Andrew? Does that have anything to do with it?
So,
even like
no.
2%?
So no, actually, growing up, my favorite episode of the original anime, like the cartoon or whatever, is the one where he faces the guy that's like 200 with his Sand Slash.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like Ash gets his ass beat. It's like one of the few times, like it's one of the first times Ash gets his ass beat, and then when he comes back for the rematch, he doesn't like talk no jutsu win. You know, he actually just keeps losing.
Yeah. And you're like,
I will show.
That was
yeah.
so sick.
Once I sleeve these, I'll show off my cool little Pokemon binder with cards I like. Rascally's really curious. I know Rascally's coming back around because I'm back, so
100%.
we share a first name, so he's just like, you know, one brain cell. We had a really heated, I want to call it heated almost, discussion in the Bromley friend Discord about what the Mount Rushmore of like cartoon anime. It was like a Mount Rushmore, but each thing had to be something different. And I got really mad that nobody was willing to put Ash or Pikachu on the thing. Because like it made global headlines when Ash won the Pokemon League.
Yeah.
If that's not like on the Mount Rushmore of cartoons and stuff.
Huh.
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore of cartoons. It's just so hard when like you think of the word cartoon. Like it might be the fact that like I'm more indoctrinated into the idea of like weeb culture. That like the idea of like cartoons and anime like being the same medium, because it almost they are but they're not, but they are but they're not, but they are.
I have to find it because this conversation went on so long that I've lost track of the original image.
Whoa.
Okay, it was the face of Marvel, the face of DC, the face of anime, the face of cartoons. And the face of Marvel,
Okay.
they put Spider-Man, which is just not true. I'm a big Spider-Man fan, but if you're a comic book Marvel fan, it's Wolverine. If you are a comic book
Ooh.
Marvel fan, it's Wolverine.
Huh.
I'm not saying if you're
Huh.
but like if this is specifically as a comic book, right?
Sure.
It's Wolverine. That guy was in that guy is in everything.
I don't want to argue with you, the comic book guy. So I will trust you, but it does feel tough. It does feel tough to not argue. But I'll trust you. I trust you.
Sure. Now, I think if you take all forms of Marvel media, I'll give you Spider-Man.
Boom, handshake. I can't
But
I can't
just
argue
comic books.
with enough. I went on fucking Reddit and I looked at the top 10 X-Men comics I should read, and I read them.
Yeah.
And then I read a bunch of Spider-Man shit. So like I
Yeah.
get it.
What
What was the other categories?
face of DC, they chose Superman.
That makes sense. Yeah, totally. He's just the guy.
I'm not a big
right?
Superman guy though, so
Wow, I think Superman's so dope.
yeah, I'm not a big Superman guy.
Is there a DC character that you like?
I'm not a big DC fan in general, so no. But if I had to put one there, I think I would do Batman. But
Okay. I think
super.
so it's funny. I would almost make the exact same argument that you made for like comics could be Superman and then all
Yeah.
of media would be Batman. Like, because man, there's some really there's some dog shit Superman comics, but like when the good ones hit, cocaine, dude, straight to your veins. It's so good.
Face of anime, they did Goku, and this is where I argue here. So the face of anime, they did Goku, and the face of cartoons, they did Ben 10.
What?
Yeah. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna argue solely again on the back of Ash Ketchum winning the Ash Ketchum winning the Pokemon League made global headlines, right?
Sure.
You have to pick one of those and put him there. He has to be one of them.
So my issue when it comes to cartoons is so like I think that it is supposed to be Goku for anime, right? Like he's just the guy. And so like it means that you have to defer to Ash for cartoons. And how is it not Mickey Mouse or Bugs Bunny for cartoons?
I think part of that is I think if you are only looking, if you're an old person, I could buy into your Mickey Mouse or you know who had a very compelling argument?
Hit me.
SpongeBob.
Whoa! Okay, I fully changed my answer.
he
Fully
does.
changed all right, it's SpongeBob. It's actually SpongeBob. Done. There it is. We figured it out. I think SpongeBob is just the answer. It's just the answer, man. I think that you easily like honorable mention. I think all of these. It's just SpongeBob.
But all right, I'm ready to show off my Pokemon binder. You ready?
Okay.
Here we go. It's very small. It's a small one. I don't buy a lot of cards. I just buy ones that look cool.
Okay.
Whoop.
Hold up. Full screen.
Yep.
And then
Here we go.
Screen
It'll
bottom right.
focus eventually.
One day. Whoa, those look so
Yeah.
pretty. Holy shit. Hey, all right.
It focused. Okay.
Is that a
Oh.
Greninja?
All right.
Hold on.
That's a Greninja.
Hold on. I'm gonna guess all of these because I can't
Yeah.
actually like read them. Is that a Kingdra in the top right?
Yeah.
Ninetales. I got to read that one. I have no idea what the bottom one is.
That's Ice Cube. It's a penguin with an ice cube on its head.
Gun to my head. I would have no idea. Okay. Magby. That Poliwhirl
These are
art is
so
so
cute.
sick.
Yeah. Look at these two dumbasses, Tam. This is me and you. This Electivire and Magmortar.
All right, who's who?
Um,
Tam, you're the Magmortar.
yeah, I want to be Electivire,
All
so.
right, I'm in.
All right, and then we got
Changing our Discord
whoop.
pictures so they match.
the
Cute.
Pikachus that are cool,
Yeah, love
and
them.
then the Zorua, and then the Frostlass. All right,
Mm-hmm.
and then Girafarai, I think is the name of this one. Heliolisk. This one, Rebby, I don't know how you feel about Litten, but look at this guy. He's sleeping in the bookshelf.
Oh my goodness, what a
Yeah.
cutie!
Yeah. And then this one is Chansey. And then okay, all right. We got the Fido looking at all the baked goods. We got this Qfant. We got this Absol. And then this Pachirisu is one of the new ones I got today. And then the other new ones are
How is Absol not like the perfect Andrew Holder Pokemon?
oh, I love Absol.
Okay,
It's
all
very
right.
high up there.
All right,
Yeah.
Just making sure.
We got this Gulpin eating cake.
That's
Look
a
at that
great,
Persian!
That's a great.
Yeah. We got this Persian looking out the window. We got this King Gambit and this Feel. Look at this dumbass Feel. And then we got Grisha, who is my androgynous king. This guy, I'm into him. He's from the new game. He's a gym leader. Porygon Z, Houndoom, and then that's
Houndoom's
Ceruledge. Yeah,
Sick.
yeah. And then I have a Japanese Ceruledge because I never opened this card in English. And
Oh.
then the last page.
Are just like horny Etsy alt arts of
Yeah.
Gardevoir with huge tits. Just like, oh, we can't show
So
the
funny.
last the
Yeah.
last page.
I got this Gimme Ghoul. I use this as a treasure token for Magic.
Oh, that's funny. I've never heard of a Gimme
Yeah.
Ghoul. Is that one new?
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
It's new. Yeah, it's new.
Okay.
And then
okay.
a Cricketune. And then this was like a promo shiny Greninja they did for the celebration set.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and so that's like, and they're all in here nice and double sleeved, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my little Pokemon binder. It brings me a lot of joy. There's Phil Birch. He's with us now.
Yeah, Phil. Thanks for popping on.
What else I got on my desk to show you?
Oh.
I don't know. You want to look at that? Every time, well, I don't get to go on your stream and sell things off my desk anymore.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah. So
Tam SV playthrough win.
anybody play Magic and want the borderless Flage? It's your card if you message me on Discord.
What's
I got a
SV?
Mikasa's Flying Knee Strike, Scarlet Violet, or yeah.
I have Violet, Tam. You can
Show
play
us
it.
a Dragon Ball Super card.
Hmm.
Ooh, that's tough for a guy like me. This is look at this. Memories.
I've lost my unfun sleeve. I'm so bummed.
Actually, hold on a second. I think I can actually hold. Don't look at my feet, chat.
Looking.
Don't look at my grippers, chat.
Wow. Clip it, clip it, clip it. I need it for later.
Yeah,
Zoom in, enhance.
yeah. Don't look at my grippers. You know. What else I got over here? I might hold on a second.
Chat, if Andrew Holder ends up on Wiki Feet before I do, I'm going to be very mad.
Well, you're not openly showing your
There's
feet
been plenty
online.
of opportunity.
Have I ever shown you my hot dog cards from the Neopets card game?
No, I don't think so.
All right, I'm gonna show you my hot dog cards. This is my promo that I kept from doing well at a Star Wars event. Ooh Ooh, I don't have a Dragon Ball Super card, but I do have a better card. Oh, I found a Scalding Tarn in this stack. Where did that come from? That's like probably $20. I'm collecting cards from a bunch of different games to show chat.
Vibing with the cat on the table.
Yeah, she's chilling.
What a cool cat.
Yeah, she's vibing.
Tam, where's Kaiju?
I don't know. Just down here.
Wow, cat, get back in your bed. All right. Look at the hot dogs. I got the teeny hot dog. Thoughts?
I like the foiling on it.
The Hubert's special hot dog,
It's like something you'd eat, damn.
and then the hot dog.
Did you play
who
the
asked-
Neopets game?
No, I did not. I just opened a bunch of packs so I could get hot dogs.
Fair enough.
Barrett, this is way more entertaining than talking about universes. I do not have a Dragon Ball Super card, but I have a Dragon Ball Z. Is this what Panini
I had
score?
a Panini set of cells, I think it was 4 cells. Hoodie season. Funny. Big fan of Final Run
You
Game
ever-
Shop here.
You have a Trap Flex still?
Yeah, it's still on my desk actually. I got mine right
Nice.
here.
This shit we just do just kill in Discord. I don't show my toes off. Dark End Dragon, thoughts?
I remember that guy was expensive, and then reprints went crazy.
And then Crocodile stabbing Luffy. Nice. Spoilers.
Well,
What else can I show you guys? What else is on my desk? I think this has like expensive Star Wars cards in it. Yeah, it has some showcases in it. Wow. Ooh.
Yeah, how you feeling about the new pilot stuff?
I think it's fine. I think the pilots that don't do things on deploy are bad.
I saw the Darth Vader
Because-
one, and I went, that from what I know of Star Wars, that looks good, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The Vader's pretty cool. I think the ones that don't do an on deploy are kind of bad because it turns your tap effects into 2-for-1s, like the No Good to Me Deads and shit like that. It turns those into 2-for-1s. In a game that it's really punishing to get 2-for-1'd in.
Sure.
Show you my balls. Yeah, man. Hold on a second. There's a lot of balls in this thing.
Perfect. Hand was
There's
on the
so
mouse,
many.
ready to end call.
Uh,
Ooh.
This is Andrew streaming. We're waiting on Phil, and I'm just trying to entertain. You got any Universus unedited Clash decks?
Me? No, I don't.
Yeah, look at that.
whoa.
Two of them.
Do you just open
Hey,
up
anybody
the
wanna-
collector cards?
I did, and I opened the Alt Art Deku.
Whoa.
Clip the feet.
I want that one.
Don't look at my feet. Do you want it? It's $100 or like $80.
Mm, no, I'm okay. Thank you though.
Oh, I dropped one of my favorite hot dogs. It's the hot dog of justice.
That one's crazy, dude. that one's nuts.
Izuku Midoriya on the move. Yeah. Wow.
I really like the backside of that card. I wish it was foil.
Where's Phil Birch?
I don't know.
It has been 30 minutes.
Oh wait, I forgot. I did have the Sarah Legend English. I'm stupid.
You gonna sleeve it up?
Yeah. And I got to words. I got to sleeve up some other stuff too. List the other top 5 favorite hot dogs. There's a Diamond Fairy hot dog that I have in a sleeve at work, and that one's really good. How many AL teams finished between 76 and 86 wins this year? You know what? I'll go look.
Well, he might be doing some kind of quiz. So he might be asking you, right?
He's not allowed to ask for
Fin-
help.
do you mean finished or finish? Like gonna finish this upcoming season? Do you still have the graded? I still have them. They're right over there. I have the 2 that you got me still. Yeah. You're just making fun of the American League. I think 76 to 86 wins is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 teams. 7. I think it's the Red Sox, the Blue Jays, the Royals, Tigers, and Twins, the
Oh my.
Mariners, and the Rangers. Damn, it's no longer my stream anymore, guys.
I didn't want to link anything on stream because it just shows what's on the front monitor.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, so it's not showing what's on Discord. It shows like what's on the screen. So like when I pop up something, and I just want to make sure that I didn't pop up anything.
Yeah. There's more Pokemon cards, chat. There's this cool looking cast form. Oh, ooh.
Ooh, ah.
And this Lunatone. My top 6 emo. You can take me off the screen now. I'm done showing stuff to chat. Nobody messaged me to buy my cards, so.
Fair enough.
Top 6 emo bands of all time. Number 6 is probably The Used. Number 5 is probably, for me, it's My Chemical Romance, which I know is a big no for people. Number 4 is Paramore. Number 3 is Hawthorne Heights. Number 2 is Taking Back Sunday, and number 1 is Brand New. Brand New.
What is it?
If Jesse Lacey wasn't a sex pest, I could still listen to Brand New, but yeah, it's tough. Basically, if you liked an emo band, there's a really good chance that their lead singer was a sex pest.
Yay.
Yippee!
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 Yippee! So for Brand New specifically, I kind of grew up with that band. Like when Your Favorite Weapon came out, I was like young and wanted that like edgy, super emo stuff. And then Deja came out, and I got grown up a little bit, but I still wanted like really edgy music. And then at the point in my life where I was like the angriest, probably Daisy came. Or no, sorry, the point in my life where I needed like some guidance, and I was like very questioning my morals and stuff, was The Devil and God Are Raging Inside Me. And when I was my angriest, it was Daisy. And then when I was an adult and I was kind of looking back on my life, as a 28-year-old or whatever, looking back, it was
not quite 30, so that you're not like one foot in the grave.
Yeah.
Fastly approaching.
And that's when Science Fiction came out. So like those albums kind of grew up with me.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking, Andrew. You ready?
Yeah.
So I am streaming on YouTube.
Yeah.
Give me a song that I will play, and as soon as I get the warning of, hey, this is copyright, knock this shit off, or we're gonna stop the stream, I'll end it. But like, give me a song that I would be playing for me in stream. Pick one.
Just for anything?
From Brand New. I'm not
No, I don't want people to cancel you because you listen to Brand New on stream.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, don't want you to get canceled.
It's fair. I appreciate it. Look it out.
My favorite song of all time for a very long time, and it's tough to not call it my favorite song because of how long it was my favorite song, was called Degausser by them. Degausser. That one was really good. For a long time, for like 15 years, that was my favorite song.
Degausser.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Rebby, how was your burrito?
Mine was a burrito bowl, and it was pretty okay.
Yeah, Tam was leaking white sauce all over his lips while he put that round cylindrical object in his mouth. So
Dude, it was so good I could barely talk.
It is a daily occurrence for him.
It was great. It was very yummy. Oh, you know what I can do? I can just do it now. I owe 2 signatures, one for Andrew Holder and one for Pippa. I'm just gonna put those on the map.
Yeah. Where has my Phil Birch gone? Oh, where can he be? Now, I watched your Nats thing today, but anytime you talked about Universis, I skipped. So I watched you review 3 different restaurants in a hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm kind of jealous. I don't know what Portillo's is, but I saw it as a hot dog logo.
Oh my god, dude.
There's one like 2 miles from the hotel in Florida.
Andrew, we're getting Portillo's together.
I love a glizzy.
We're getting Portillo's together.
I love a glizzy. Yeah.
We're getting Portillo's together. That's
yeah.
happening. That's happening.
I love a glizzy.
I think I put Andrew right in the middle of the mat.
Hell yeah, you guys all suck. I come back for 2 weeks and I'm the most important person on the mat.
Hey, as soon as somebody gives as many subs as you, they can be in the middle of the mat.
I was gonna bitch, but then I realized I didn't give any subs to be on the mat. So
Yeah.
I'll shut
Casey
up.
Johnson
Well,
MTG is coming out close.
Is he?
Yeah, well, I don't know about coming up close, but he's certainly second, if not.
I feel like Paul is second.
Oh, you know what? I forgot about the bombs Paul would drop.
Paul would drop 100. That's the reason. One time
That's
I dropped
true.
50, one time I dropped 50 because I got mad that Paul had gone higher than me.
Yeah.
So
I miss those days.
yeah, now Rebby has to actually work. Has to work hard so that Tam can fucking live his dream of being the Ash Ketchum of the Pokemon of the Universes world. Maybe when Tam wins a Universes event bigger than 100 people, it'll be global news as well.
I'm back.
You know what, Andrew?
welcome
I
back, Phil.
am coming around. I do think Ash Ketchum should probably be on that Mount Rushmore. You know what? Yeah, fuck SpongeBob. Let's put him on for cartoons.
Yeah.
I think is probably where I'd be at.
Paul, I thought they were talking about you too, and I was like, no shot that guy gave that much money.
What?
We've been waiting. We did a little team chat earlier, and now we've been waiting for you. So we've been I was showing my toes off on stream at one point.
Ooh, I've seen Tamron's toes. I haven't seen yours, but that's okay.
You've seen mine before. I've had no socks on in your house.
Yeah, but like, not on the internet.
There's something special when it's
That's
on
fair.
it's on camera. You know.
Yeah, you have seen mine. The other day I was showing stuff off. Well, I was showing off all my manga.
Yeah, but I didn't want to say anything. You know?
And all right, that's fair. My grippers were out, dude.
I got me some McNuggets.
Yum.
I had Chick-fil-A.
Hi.
Jesus chicken.
That's crazy. This guy hates Kanye West, supports Jesus Chicken. Crazy.
I don't hate Kanye West. I just think it's kind of problematic. He's problematic, you know.
So is
Much
Chick-fil-A.
like brand new, which I've learned.
Yeah, yeah. Much like Johnny Craig of Dance Gavin Dance fame.
Or Tillion of Dance Gavin Dance fame.
Yeah, yeah.
Tillion last name.
How was
I'm
locals?
here.
though?
Let's chat.
What'd you play?
What?
How was locals?
I
What'd you
played my
play?
knot deck.
Oh.
I played my knot deck, except when I played against the person that's new, and then I played my Sung Jinwoo deck.
Mm.
This guy's
All right,
so
time
much
out. This
better.
conversation is gonna have to wait 2 seconds. I gotta go get a napkin because McDonald's fucked me.
Okay.
Where's the
I feel like the last time the three of us were on Tam's stream, something crazy happened. I feel like the last time all three of us were on Tam's stream, Rebby had just met Tamron.
Yeah, you're right. I remember watching it and going, "What the fuck are they doing?" And I turned the stream off. And then Tam messaged me and said, "I lost my Super Bowl."
I was
What a
bummed.
time.
How many subs do I have to get for you to put my name over?
Okay, I'm
Andrew's?
actually back.
440.
Locals was good. It was fun. It was good stuff.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. All right, let me put some stuff on the screen. So I went through and I have your list, I have everybody else's list. We had a sleuth in chat steal Colby's list from his UVS Ultra account so that we could know what his cards are playing, so that we can
Nice.
make the thing. I will share my screen. And I had to make some small changes to what I was playing because that
where is-
Divana list that I had. Let me change here. Screen 1. I just got a gift. Who was this? This was the Cervini. Cervini, thank you so much, man. Hold on. This was 5 gifted.
Are we
That's
on-
so nice.
Are we streaming?
Yeah, we're
That's
streaming.
6
We're
gifted.
streaming.
He's
right
streaming
now.
on Discord.
Wow.
I'm streaming on Discord and I'm on.
This guy's
Twitch.
streaming our private meetings.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
They're gonna know all about Andrew's feed and my McDonald's not having a napkin. Crazy.
100%. 100%.
Expose.
But yeah, we went through. He's on, or Andrew's on Vash. You're on Woman. I'm on Devil Jin.
Okay.
The only thing that had to change out of the Devil Jin list was I was playing some amount of Capture the Target, but both you and Rebby are, and I just swapped it with another card that says re-ready it on a 1/5 throw
Sure.
low block. So it is like, but everything else we are a-okay. We've only got 8 copies at max of anything. So
Nice.
truthfully, we are all ready to go.
Yeah, I was not budging on Botan's coaching, guys. I need that one. I got a 5 hand size.
No, you're good. You're so good.
Nice.
You're
Nice.
so good.
Good. Perfect.
I think this is the order. Yeah. I mean, truthfully, we're sadly you're not even gonna get a chance to play because,
True.
My first 2 are just gonna roll them, and then we can put the
No.
last 2 for fun, but it is what it is.
True.
No.
5-0 across the board.
Yeah. So Phil, what do you want out of the meeting, my guy? What do you want out of it?
What? What do I want out of it?
Yeah.
I just felt like we should have a meeting, you know, for this thing.
Yeah, I agree. I was just nervous about like what cards were being played. That was I didn't want us all to show up and like do the thing and be like, well, we're all playing fire decks, and then it'd be rough.
Yeah.
But I
we
have complete and total faith in everything that the team is bringing to their individual matches. I'm in.
Sure. Do we have any worries? You know, are we playing against the Giga Gamers? What we got going on? Do we have any information?
The only information that I have was it was kind of pulling teeth from Sam to agree to the to doing the new errata's new ban list, whatever. Because, and I quote, I'm trying to confirm with Ashley. She's only communicated twice, and she mentioned playing Mimic. But I really think we should. And so there's just a non-zero chance that like she just shows up with Mimic, in which case you just get to like eat an errata Mimic that only gets to pick up or grab stats.
Sure.
So
That could be neat.
yeah. Besides that, I have no information on what anybody else is playing. I think genuinely, like making these decks, I think is like kind of hard. Like, of like trying to find like what is correct in the lane, but it is where it's at. Littlefoot says that guy is still good. Huh.
Nah, Nate won't play Mimic at Worlds, so
Yeah, I just don't.
Nate's not a believer.
I'm also not a believer, Nate. So I agree with you. I don't think you should play Women at Worlds. Or sorry, play. I was looking at Women. I don't think you should play Mimic at Worlds.
I disagree, Nathan. Mimic's still good.
That
Yeah.
little guy can't have his cake and eat it too. That's not how you play universes.
True. True.
We are gluttonous.
So what were you guys talking about when I was not here? You just were fucking investigating the decks or what?
Literally, it was
No.
we just like looked at what the decks were because we had these 4, right, of Aaron, Vash, Toga, and Woman, and it was like, okay, what is overlapping? And you guys didn't have anything that was overlapping more than 10, right? So
That's pretty good.
that was perfect. And then it was just like, okay, so from these 4 lists, I have to play a chaos list because that's just like it's chaos or air. And the air list that I would want to play is something like Air Pony, which plays 4 lethal slashes, which I can't do because you've got 4 and Aaron has 4. And so
Okay.
I was just like, I'll just play a chaos deck. And instead of playing Godzilla, I thought it'd be fun to play a Double Jin.
That's
Double
fair.
Jin is dope.
Double Jin is dope. That's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, this guy gets to
Phantom
play,
Threat. My God.
Yeah, Phantom Threat's sick in this guy. Phantom Threat, toss in a Titan's armbar. It gets +2 from it, +2 from Double Jin, and then changes the zone so it instantly goes to momentum. So then you can play Double Trouble. And then Double Trouble gets +2 from armbar. And then,
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. And you just
You
like,
got combos.
yeah. It's sick.
Guy knows how to read.
This guy,
This guy
Hell
can
yeah.
read.
That
Andrew
dude-
got a bash deck together. That's nice. That's the 3 a.m. special right there.
Yeah.
Dude, that Ash deck is so cool.
It is a pile, and I'm excited to see it work.
Okay, so realistically,
Wait,
though,
you
if
took Invincible. Oh, okay. No, Invincible Body's
No.
back in. We just
yeah,
moved it
Invincible-
around.
Yeah, I always sort my stuff by difficulty, and Tam just has it.
It was we put it under most recent to try and
Mm.
sync
Oh,
up the decks. Yeah.
Most recent lets you see what has attuned and what doesn't, because you can.
Meaning hand.
Yeah. I just wanted
Go
to play
back.
it, so I cut like an invincible body and something else.
Nice. I'm in.
Yeah. But also, Tam, what's funny is if you have ever looked at like any of my decks I have done well with, they're all piles.
We're calling this a
overhaul deck
pile. This is sexy. Look
Is
at all
this-
these
oh,
two
that-
ups.
It's just a ton of 2-0s, you know?
Two ups are
Yeah.
great, dude.
That
You-
overhaul deck was also a pile. That overhaul deck had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 one-ofs.
Hell yeah.
One,
Wow.
2, 3, 3 2-ofs. Yeah. It knew the ones it wanted to play though. Those were easy. Passing the torch, cooperation offer. 4.
Yeah, dude, you've got 4 copies of Immortal Shapeshifter. That's the one you want to play. It's all good.
Yeah.
You got
I
4 of
only
the most
have-
important one. Botan's coaching, Immortal Shapeshifter.
I only have 4 Botons coaching because, to quote Mitchell, I would be smoking dick if I didn't play 4 Botans coaching. And so he was there to contribute in the deck building.
Huh.
Andrew, you should play Recuperation Time. I think you have to go all in on that, and I don't want to go all in on that. I want to just play all the ones that are cool.
Giving Tam's team to Sauce, they need all the help they can get.
True. And if their goal is in the next 36 hours to like make decks to counter ours, I mean, more power to them for this event that actually has no stakes on the line.
Yeah,
Besides,
if they build the counter to my woman deck, gosh, I sure will be sad.
yeah. Besides Sam
Golly
calling me a
gee.
phony for the next 6 months or some shit.
Honestly, I feel like this would be a good time to release the secret video, Andrew. You know?
No,
We're
it's tomorrow.
streaming.
It's tomorrow.
It's streaming?
It's tomorrow.
Dude, then they're not going to have time to respond.
I don't need them to respond. This is
Crazy.
the final message. Tomorrow is the final message before the event.
Crazy.
Now, Tam, I do need you to know that I have the sickest bit planned if we lose.
Okay.
And we need
That-
because of that, I need us to lose. My winning bit is funny, but it's not as good as the losing bit.
All right, I
Once-
will throw.
Once we're now hold on. Once we're off stream, can you tell me both bits? Am I allowed to know?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I don't want to ruin it for the
So-
people, but I would love to know it.
Yeah, we're gonna if we win and the losing bit never makes it to public, Bromley will be sad.
You know, honestly, it's probably worth just throwing.
Yeah, dude, the losing bit is so good.
What if like you make, because I'm assuming they're videos, right? I'm assuming.
Yes, they are videos. Yeah.
Okay. What if you just made both, and then like a week later be like, well, if we lost,
No.
it's not worth
I'll
it.
share it privately with the boys, but the general public will never get to see
Yeah,
it.
if we win,
That's
it
fair.
goes into the vault.
That's fair.
It goes into the spank bank. Nice, dude. All right.
Acceptable.
Cool. Yeah, I just, I felt like maybe our glorious leader wanted to talk perhaps about anything before the event. So, I figured we should have like a meeting.
So here's
That
I
doesn't
said
sound like it.
I said this to the other two, and I'll say it again. I'll stick by my words. Part of the reason that you guys are so awesome on the team, right? Like the 3 of you that I picked previously, was I knew that I
Oh.
could just like say, well, hey, you were a late addition to the team, and you earned your spot. You got first place at.
I
the-
didn't earn shit, Rebby.
I
I
earned
didn't
my
earn a
spot.
damn thing.
I earned my spot, but specifically, I earned my spot because Tam messaged me. Do you want to do something really funny? About 10 minutes before I was gonna message him, I have the funniest idea. So
Nice.
yeah, that's how I earned my spot.
I
You guys are
knew
both ready for it.
I knew that I could just like, hey, Phil, are you in? And you go yes, and then I wouldn't have to babysit you. I just knew that you would just like come up with a thing, and like all 3 of you, Colby and Andrew, I was down, and we'd only have to have one person babysit. And so the fact that it was Rebby, and I could just have offline conversation with her and be like, hey, what do you want to play? Let's figure it out. Let's get this. Oh, that's perfect. Here's. It was just like, it was actually a miracle. Actually a miracle.
Yeah, not
A
bad.
miracle he scooped to me. Yeah, it's crazy.
I
was
can't
getting
believe that
ass
Cameron
kicked, dude.
Cardwell paid somebody off to scoop in the final. Crazy.
I was a little
Please let
mad.
my girlfriend win. I don't want her to cry.
I was a little mad. I was like, I'm losing a
They
game.
steal your content, dude.
I'm losing content.
Yeah, I joined stream to hang out, and then I got told no.
Yeah, it was
Crazy.
it was very funny.
No. I'm dying.
But yeah, I mean, truthfully, that was just it. That was
That's
that was
crazy.
it.
If Colby was here, we'd have 5 per league, you know?
Oh,
True.
I could get it. I could get it downloaded if we wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a
I
fifth.
can only know how to play the cat.
That's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we need Colby to download it too. Colby's committed to not downloading it, which I think is remarkable.
Parrot said, "Put me in."
You guys could play Marvel Rivals. Ooh.
No, Andrew doesn't like shooting games so much that he forsakes how much he likes Marvel.
Yeah.
I play
Interesting.
Scarlet
Yeah.
Witch. which you don't
Plus,
have to
there
shoot at all.
aren't enough X-Men's in the game yet.
Yeah, and Tam also already gave up on his dream of being the world's best Spider-Man. So like, if my
That was quick.
if my hero Tamron Cardwell can't actually follow through on his word, what chance do I have?
Well, now
Like,
hold on. No, hold on. I play those games on controller, and I was so down until I watched a mid-level Spider-Man on mouse and keyboard, and I went, "Oh, I'll never be able to do that because I play on controller." So then I was like, "You know what? Those who can't do become Iron Man." And so now I just unibeam everybody, just hit him with the
He
repulsors.
just flies around.
Yeah.
Gave up on the whole game. Agreed.
I haven't
I
played
played
Marvel Rivals
exactly
in a-
one game of Marvel Rivals
forever.
and I won it. So like, I'm really kind of that guy. I actually
yeah, you never have to
100%
play
win rate.
again. Yeah.
Have I thought about
Oh,
using
popping
mouse and
off,
keyboard?
dude.
I tried in the little training grounds, and it felt so weird. I was like couldn't wrap my brains around it. My fingers and my brains didn't communicate well. So I was like, this is not worth the entertainment value that it's supposed to be. So I bailed.
I ate my food too fast.
Oh no.
The worst thing that happened to McDonald's is that they made like a McDouble $5 deal meal thing. So now that I can't get 2 McDoubles for like $3. Now I gotta get double cheeseburgers, and double cheeseburgers are just worse than McDoubles. Too cheesy.
On the app, Phil,
Yeah?
they have a thing where you can get 4 nuggets, a McDouble, a small fry, and a small drink for $5.
Yeah. That's the
Yeah.
that's the deal, the meal deal. But that's
Now
the
they
worst
al-
thing that happens because I want to get 1 McDouble for normal price and get a second one for $1.
You can only do that with double cheeseburgers now, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want double cheeseburgers. Too much cheese. It tastes worse.
What if you ask for a double cheeseburger, but if you could hold
Minus one slice of cheese.
one slice
yeah.
of cheese, I'm allergic, and see if they run it. Like,
Yeah, can I get that without 1 slice of cheese? I'm allergic to 2 slices.
yeah, I'm allergic to even number slices of cheese. So it's either 1 or 3, your choice, dude. But
Max gets to eat bag French fries. Good job, Max. You've earned them.
Well, team, how we feeling?
I'm feeling about the same that I was the other day. If my opponent plays a real deck into me, I'm gonna lose.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty confident I'm gonna win.
I mean,
If Andrew didn't have if Andrew wasn't a 183 yesterday, I would have beat him.
Yeah.
what? What do you mean?
Is Andrew-
sorry?
Yesterday we played some games and I was playing a character. I was playing Hanj,
Mm,
and my character had like 100 life and 7 hand size.
yeah. Why not do that here? Just Vash is cooler, or
Bash is cooler.
I like Vash.
all right?
Yeah.
Acceptable answer, right? It's a showcase match. We're supposed to have fun with it.
Bash is cooler for doing the thing.
Now I do like Hanj. So here's the thing. I really wanted to play specifically Overhaul for this, but I knew that if I built an Overhaul deck I didn't like, I would get mad and want to keep playing the game until I made an Overhaul deck that I liked.
Oh, actually, Andrew, you have to play Overhaul. Sorry.
Yeah, and so yeah. I like that Colby just put a theoretical wrench into Tam's life.
I
Like,
hope
maybe
that
I
it
am.
isn't his list.
That's
Yeah.
not my list.
Hell yeah. Tam's prep ruined.
Paul. So here's the issue with the Trigun deck. I ranted about this at a cop yesterday.
At a
just random
cop?
at a random cop on the street.
Oh yeah, yeah. The one that
uh,
hates you and wants you to die.
Yeah. The issue is that deck would have been so cool if all of the Vash cards were the foundations and all the Knives cards were attacks, except for Inevitable Clash and the Big Fall. Inevitable Clash should have been both of them, and the Big Fall should have been both of them, because Vash is a pacifist.
Yeah, I remember this rant when you were talking to the police,
Yeah,
and I think your rant is dumb, but I respect it.
it's not dumb. It's smart.
Yeah, let's not give the guy who has all the action poses in the entire anime attacks.
Have you watched it? Knives has a million action poses.
Knives isn't the other character.
Yeah, I'm saying
Shane
I'm
Duckworth
saying-
is the other character.
Okay, with Wolfwood, I don't give a shit.
It's
right?
Shane Duckworth.
With Wolfwood, I'm saying it should have been Knives.
Yeah, well, Shane Duckworth is in the game now, so
Yeah.
take that. How many
know.
incubatings
I
are
get
we
it.
on right now? 1 million. Oh, actually, not 1 million because Remy doesn't play it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to not do.
Not play that one?
Yeah, that
It
card's
is
fucked up.
It is working out. We only get 8 of them.
True. Hey, you know what? Taking one for the team right there. Also, we don't need speed reduction if we kill them, you know?
Correct.
What the fuck does this guy even...
This
Is
guy?
this the one you played at Gen Con and I clowned on you?
No. This
Oh,
is the
okay.
second one.
This is a different one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This one says that your teaming of the Attack Titans are hella free.
Does he?
Yeah. So as soon as you get 25 cards in your discard pile, as soon as a attack lands, mine or yours, he adds a Titan card from your discard pile to your hand, normally teaming, and then flips. And then every move that you play is 4 damage. And then enhance commit, pick up a card from your stage, which normally you just want it to be Attack Titan's Haymaker, because that one's pretty good to just pick up as a free bonus attack. And your next one gets -3 difficulty and +3 speed. And so now you play your Attack Titan's Haymaker for kind of free, like it's just on a 5. And then you play the teaming with the Attack Titans that have +4 damage. And everything has +4 damage for the rest of time. Even if you're like...
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So just
Is
like...
Card Titan the vanilla?
Card Titan is a backup.
Oh, okay.
And so you can pick that one up too. And it says lose X stamina. This deck gets X speed. X can't be greater than its current stamina. So you can give 5 things 5 speed, or you can give one thing 5 speed. Or 5 thing 1 speed, or one thing 5 speed. You're just like, slam.
Whoa. Whoa. Nice. Cool. Hell yeah. And it's got
You
+1 low
see,
block. Wow. If your opponent plays low attacks against you, they're going to lose for free. Look at all that. Look at all these +1 low blocks.
Yeah. This one too. And this one goes and picks up Lethal Slash. Or Team with the Attack Titan. That's pretty good.
Which also has a +1 low block.
Which has a +1 low block.
Yeah.
The show is about Wolfwood. So I'm going to click you.
Oh no,
No.
quick Wolf,
No, no.
run!
1 second. 1 second.
Oh no. Everybody tabs for him. He got his head.
I just learned that I now know how to quick ban people. I didn't know you could right click their names if you're a mod and just go to ban.
I don't take it back. $106.
It's a sliding scale, Andrew. I couldn't be exact.
Okay, so it looks like, I mean, I'm sure that whatever evil list that he has, like looking like what could exist, like it's
Am I,
gonna
like,
be
the only one playing evil cards anyway.
yeah, it's just you, but there's also death and life attuned, right? Which we have to like mess with. And so if we just like assume, like he could be doing some sort of combined firepower thing and is like hit all the bing bong cards, right? The I'm with yous and the loss of consciousness and stuff, right? But even then, like nobody else is playing this one, nobody else is playing this one, and so like I it's probably going to be fine, right? It's probably going to be fine.
Seems like it'll be safe.
As I look, there's no. I mean, nobody else is playing these ones. There's just no shot. Yeah, I can't imagine literally none of those. Yeah, I think there's only 3 quick.
I think it'll be fine no matter what.
You're not playing quick, so it's fine. Yeah, yeah, we'll be chill. We'll be chill. It'll be okay.
It's all gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Nice.
With that, then I think we're good.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Feeling
good.
Tam
Feeling
doesn't want
confident.
to hang out with us anymore, so.
True.
I get it.
He's gotta go back to his stream.
Yeah.
It-
I was actually
You
gonna
gotta go back
end
and
stream and go
fucking
hang out with
ground.
Rebby. I know that's crazy, but
I mean, you've been hanging out with Rebby. You could hang out with
Again?
Rebby and us.
Yeah.
Ooh.
that's fair.
Ooh.
All right, chat. With that, oh, B's question mark. We're gonna. You're so sad. I'm leaving right now. With that, thank you all for hanging out with me and us tonight. Specifically, as we talked about the cool Critical Role cards, and we gave Sam Tate all of our secret sauce for the upcoming Sam Tam Wham Bam showdown.